speed management, G-force. Let's run it.
Let's run it.
My safe word?
My safe word will be whiskey.
Whiskey. Welcome to the Whiskey Wonders podcast. Your host, Corey Bowser. As always, riding with me, shotgun, Zachy fucking Rowe. Zachy Moon. Corey G back here, rolling the fucking tightest blunts of all time, staying true, looking up everything that we need and want. This is our guy, the fucking genius behind the camera, Reagan the realist, the tech guy himself. Let me get some, I got some horns in here. And we got a really, really special guest today. It's a good buddy of mine. He's a Rise of the Warrior champion, official professional MMA fighter.
Scary dude.
A boxing trainer, mixed martial arts trainer, locally here in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Dylan fucking Bryson, everybody.
Thanks for having me, Wyatt.
Man, dude, thank you for coming.
Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for having me.
Cheers to that, brother.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We
Good seeing you again, my man.
so today our whiskey's a little bit different. We got a
It is good, right?
It's very
Yeah?
sweet.
But
So-
It's not even like
crazy.
whiskey. It's
Like
not
I said, when I go to sip, I make this weird face because it's whiskey.
Yeah.
And then I take a sip.
Don't
and
have that at all.
I have the opposite face when I'm done. I'm like this. Okay, that's fine.
it's not bad. You're ready for it? And it's like,
this?
oh wait.
You're like, this is gonna be gross.
So bad.
But so there's a funny story. We're obviously he's training me right now, and I'm in a camp, and I cannot stop eating peanut butter. It's like a thing, and I'm trying to cut weight, and I keep eating peanut butter. Okay, I was trying to think of a bottle to get, and Skrewball came up. Peanut butter whiskey. Hashtag get screwed. There you go, Zach. He wanted it in there.
That's his. I got
Oh, you wanted it though. Shit, got the
Also,
wrong
they
paper.
spelt it wrong. It's with a C, not a K, but.
You know, whatever. You know, well. It's
Hopefully
from
that person
San
got
Diego Beach. Stephen and Brittany Yang. They created a peanut butter whiskey, and then just turned it into a brand and called it Skrewball. Spelled it wrong with a K.
Hell yeah.
Do you think it came from that pitch?
Like old school. Okay.
Old school.
It's pretty good, man. You know, we got
It is
another
most
bottle we're
delicious.
gonna open up in a little bit, but this
What
is
is
what
that?
we're drinking right now.
What is that?
We're gonna drink some
We're gonna sip on
Skrewball.
some Skrewball.
Cheers, everybody.
Glad to be here.
And it's not very strong. It's
Shout out Corey wearing the illest bandana.
always. It's not purple, so I'm not really hyped, but
Well, he's not Prison Mike. He's Corey.
I got my own persona going on over here.
so, dude, Dylan, how was man? I mean, so your fighter came up in the fucking Port St.
That man
Lucie.
beat your ass today. You've been in a
He
bad
fucked me
mood
up today.
all day because this man beat your ass up and down the mat.
Oh, I wish I had that kick his ass bass over.
You talking about Willis?
You do. You just gotta find
I
it.
gotta find it. Yeah, he fucked me up today. He ran me through the
every last one of us because this man whooped your ass.
for a bunch of stuff with my ass today. But yeah, we did train today, and dude, you've been training for quite some years, been a fighter for some years, obviously.
How'd you
Fucking
get into it?
champion.
How'd you get into doing that?
Man, that was crazy. So I just, like, man, that's a weird story. Okay.
I like that. I like
Well,
that.
yeah,
I
we got
already
some
like the
time,
beginning.
brother. We got
So,
some time.
My sister came home with a boyfriend who was Brazilian.
Already,
I was super young. I was like 11, right?
How old's your sister? She's older or younger?
Yeah, she's older than me by like, she was 12 when I was born. So she's like 38
a grown
now.
woman. You're 11.
Yeah.
She's a grown woman.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got
She
you.
like took care of me like my mom. My mom was in graduate school, shit like that. So
Yeah,
she took
yeah,
care of me.
yeah.
But
Like any bigger sister does.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
So she was she came home with this guy who was Brazilian and he did jiu-jitsu. So he was like, yeah, you should get into it. You should get into it. I was like, okay, cool. So I just hit up American Top Team when I was
Shout
like,
out
I think I
American
was like
Top
11 or
Team,
12. Yeah. I was like 11 or 12. I hit that up in Port St. Lucie. Dean Thomas trained there and was now like my adoptive dad. Daniel Donaldson trained. He was the manager there.
Yo, shout out Dan.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo, that's so funny. Like, I did this story went the exact opposite way I thought it was. He's like, my sister, how I got into fighting?
My sister.
came in with this dude. I was like, and you beat his ass. Right? He's like, no, he's a Brazilian guy. He said, jiu-jitsu.
He's really cool.
He's
Really
very
dope.
nice. I was like, oh, I know where this is going. And he said it. I was like, I didn't know where this was going. I had no clue.
But yeah, I went in there. Man, I thought I was so tough when I first started. I came back and I was telling my friends that I was like, yeah, I signed a contract with American Top Team. They want me to fight for them.
hell yeah.
I was so tough.
Badass.
As you should.
Dude, I was
No.
wearing tank tops. and
Finna
shit all
put
the
your
time.
ass in your place is what's gonna happen, man.
What's funny is I was like just an awkward, tall, skinny, like kind of chubby kid. You know what I'm saying? I was just awkward as it gets, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a badass fighter now. I just signed a contract where my mom paid all this money for me to go and train.
So what's up now?
You could get beat. You could get your ass whooped.
Man, yeah, that's how that started, bro. So I give
So
that
you just
credit.
been rolling with them fools since then?
Yeah, I mean, that gym ended up closing. I trained in that gym in like 10 years.
It's
and
not
then-
open. It's not open anymore.
No, it's not. Now we train for the longest time. Like, so we had a following of like 100 people maybe. Now it's like 40. We have 40 fighters on our roster.
Uh-huh.
But we've trained at like different gyms on and off. Like we'll go and we'll bring our MMA program into a gym,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like that. And that never really worked out. So now we're just doing it out of my dad's garage.
Fuck
Like
yeah.
no fancy shit, no fancy equipment, just
That
a heavy
is
bag.
so much better. It's
Yeah.
like the
Dude.
old '80s movie where the street guy is training
It's
like
so
Rocky,
nice.
punching fucking meat slabs.
Yes.
And Drago's got like fucking computers hooked up to him. He's like, dude, all this shit. But Rocky's the fucking solid man, just back
Yeah.
to the basic, punching
That's
big
what
ass
it is,
slabs
man.
of ribs.
All you really need is a mat and a punching bag.
That's
Yeah.
it, bro.
Or
Not even, we
or
have
just
each
a
other,
half
bro.
a
You just
cut
need
up cow.
another person in a mat. You don't even
Yeah.
need a punching
That's
bag.
what I'm saying.
Use each other as
We
punching
literally
bags.
we set up times. Like I have my friend Barrington Bishop. He's a amateur fighter turning pro. He's like a brown belt level in jiu-jitsu, but he hasn't done a lot of gi, so he's a blue belt. And he just got his blue belt today, I'm pretty sure, or last night. So congratulating him.
Yo, shout out to you, brother.
My man,
Yeah.
blue belt.
Yeah, right.
Hey, his boss was hot. He had to get that blue belt.
Normally it takes like 3 years, but he's been training no gi for a really long time, and he just signed up at Future School Jiu-Jitsu, which is over
So
here.
wait, you said no
Yeah, when you say
gi?
no gi.
Okay, so
Yeah, let's.
That's what
So-
I first time I tried to brush off, like, oh hell yeah, and he said
me
he got
too.
like, no, I gotta stop. I don't get it. I'm not-
So
figure out what that
in
means.
jiu-jitsu, the more traditional way to do jiu-jitsu is in a gi. So a gi's like a kimono. It's
Like
very
what
thick
Goku
though.
wears.
It's like
Yeah,
a robe.
Yeah, but it's super thick. It's like it hurts your hands to grab and shit like that. It's super.
Oh,
Well, they
it's
use
like
it
a-
as like a,
almost
you know, they
almost
could
like a
grab certain
weighted
parts of
suit.
it.
This is the
Basically.
coolest thing. This is the coolest thing that I like about gi. This is why it's one of my favorite martial arts. Is that in gi, you're wearing my weapon and I'm wearing your weapon. So I choke you with your gi.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's
So
like,
that's what's
that's like
super
hockey.
cool.
You pull that shirt over their head and start
Yeah.
punching them in the face.
That's true.
dope.
Okay.
I love it.
But so no, it's gi is just like traditional jiu-jitsu, and then there's no gi where you wear everybody dresses up like a superhero.
Naked, butt naked.
If you did that, you get kicked out.
That's
That shit-
Ass beat
He's
and
like,
thrown
nah,
out.
bro,
Yo,
it ain't happening.
we ain't doing that
Who
corny
wrestling?
shit around
Who
here.
wrestling? Not you.
Hey,
Not
who's
you, brother?
who
Not
wants to
you.
roll? Hey, can we get this man the fuck out of here?
No, that's crazy. That's crazy because I like when I look at somebody like I'm not even gonna bullshit. I'm not even gonna front with you guys. This might come as a surprise. I don't know much about fighting, and I know that's surprising to a lot of you guys. How tough I look, but I don't know shit about that. So I know that like I know in Port St. Lucie there's like American Top Team. I know there's like
Well, that's
I know there's a Hoist Gracie presence. Like people talk about that, but I also know that like when you're like gi, and I was like, oh hell yeah, like the shit that Goku wears. That's in my head. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And then when you explain it, you're like, no, it's like heavy, and it's like you said, a weapon that I can use against you.
Yeah.
I didn't know it
It's
was
like
that.
a really big jacket.
It's like
Yeah,
a
that's how I
fucking
would
like a
go.
Kevlar vest.
Yeah.
Of cloth.
That's insane. That's
Like
insane.
rough
Like
cloth. It's
I don't
weird.
like. I'm not.
And there's like certain styles of
don't
fighting
know that
when you
shit.
fight with them. Like I actually, our fucking Reagan, the realist, was in a jiu-jitsu tournament in Tampa, and I lived there, and I went and watched this match
Give
with
him
him.
the fucking horns, Corey.
Not anymore.
Oh, I thought they were on.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
He also
and it
didn't
was
have him queued up, so
it
don't
was
act like
pretty
it was my
cool.
fault.
It was pretty cool to watch because at the time I've never trained or did anything. It was
Mm-hmm.
a couple years back, and he's fucking. I went in there and it was like a whole world of these, and they're not traditional style wrestling. They're not grabbing heads and doing like they are a little bit, but it's like technique wise
and
how
legs,
to use
right?
the gi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's an odd way to watch it, but it is like they have weapons that they're wearing, and they're like
That's
you don't.
insane because if
you
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
think
watch
about
one,
it.
if I wouldn't watch one, I'd be that guy that you were watching it. I'd be like, this is
It
crazy.
seems weird.
But when
Yeah.
you're getting into it and you're training and you get more into it, like you can understand like
Yeah, these
more
are
what
actually.
you're watching. It's like someone who doesn't skateboard watching skateboarding. Like that's
What
crazy.
the hell? Or
But like once you start skateboarding and learning about it, you're like, oh shit, you can understand the technicality or this and that about it. So like, it's crazy to me that it's so much more in depth than two fucking dudes
Right.
trying to beat
I
the
love-
piss out of each other.
I
You know what
love
mean?
like the people. This happens in skateboarding and fighting a lot. Is like the fucking commentators. You know what I mean? The people that don't know anything about fighting, or the people that don't know anything about skating, to watch a skate video or a fight, they're like, punch him. What is he not punching him for? Or something.
I
Or
would've just
the
head kicked
skateboarding,
him.
they're like, I could probably do that or something. You know,
I'm
something weird. I'm like,
100% guilty of that because every time I watch UFC, I'm like this. Just punch him in his head, you idiot.
but you don't have. You have no idea.
Sometimes it
Punch
looks
him in
like
the
that.
nose, and he'll leave you alone.
Sometimes they're like, oh, he's not doing
They're on
it.
the ground. The crowd's always like, "Boo, stand up!" It's
Yeah.
like, these guys are working. He's
Dude.
trying to get him in
Clinch on the fence.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
Well,
and that's part of the. That's fucking part of the fucking fight. You know what I mean? And you're gassed. And,
One thing we were talking about earlier was that if you don't train jujitsu, you don't watch jujitsu.
Yeah.
So it's
That's fair.
purely based around like if you do jujitsu, you watch jujitsu. You go like watch jujitsu matches, things like that. You study jujitsu, but pretty much nobody who
Yeah,
if
as
you
a
don't
regular-
train
as a
jujitsu, you
regular
don't do
dude,
it.
Jiu-jitsu is fucking whack to me.
well,
Just to watch.
I hated it when I first walked in.
it's
I know, and
understandable.
I didn't want to do
like,
that.
I'm not like I'm not taking anything away with it. But if I'm
you're
like,
good.
oh shit, there's a fight on, like this is a jiu-jitsu match, and I start watching, I'm like, I ain't watching this
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
well, so
Because I'm a regular ass dude, and I want to see if someone's classifying something as a fight, I want to see two dudes beat the piss out of each other.
well, that's why UFC is so big. You know what I
I'm
mean?
a-
That's what
I'm
it grew
a
into.
barbarian.
It
A bunch
Of
started
people who don't even
Yeah,
do
you ever see
MMA
Alma
watch
Clark
UFC.
being
Right.
Large
Exactly.
You know.
And there's so many freestyle fighters that get into it, and it's kind of crazy.
Look at that dude. That's me at every UFC. Just
Oh my
fucking
God.
bleed.
We gotta.
That's like back in 2000 something.
That's me. No,
Just
that's an
me?
actual picture of me.
It's an actual picture of me.
That's me
That's
when
me,
I was
Zach Rowe.
that was me my first year of college.
Oh my god.
You went to college?
I went 1 year, so I guess first last year. Whatever
I
you wanna
saw
call it.
too many
They never
fights.
invited
What
me.
happened? You became the Just Bleed guy?
Oh no, I got scared of everyone kicking my ass. So
So didn't it start off like it started bare knuckle boxing or some shit, right? Or
Okay, so the first UFC, they wanted to create something that had never been done before. So they wanted to bring like, they wanted to see what the best style was. So they kind of like put out
or the most
word-
entertaining.
it was basically the
Yeah,
Kumite.
or what the yeah, it was the Kumite. It was
It was
that's what it
basically
was.
the Kumite from.
It was what's the most dominant
what's that
martial arts
one?
style,
What
and that
the
was
fuck is that movie?
Jiu-jitsu, because fucking
What the fuck is that Van Damme
Royce
movie?
Gracie
Bloodsport.
won,
One
yeah.
night,
Yeah.
Wearing a gi.
Yep, exactly. He wore their weapon, but they didn't know what the fuck they were doing with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like if you're doing no gi or wrestling, say there's 1,000 grips.
Yeah.
When you're wearing the gi, there's 10,000 grips. Right.
Fuck.
So it's like-
I didn't even think you can.
Yes. So a lot of times someone's doing something, you're like, I'm a purple belt, but if I go with a black belt, sometimes I'm sitting there looking at something, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, ow, I'm tapping.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
but like
I'm
the
done.
gi is like it's almost like a wide. It's like a tank top. You're sleeveless, right?
No, it's got sleeves on
It's
it.
like a
Can you
glorified
look that
robe
up?
almost.
Yeah, look
Jiu-jitsu
up.
gi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's the
first
Goku one
one
right
came
there.
up was-
The first one was Goku, and I'm
It
not
did come
wrong.
up.
They do have them. They do have them.
Oh boy, if I
badass.
trained jiu-jitsu, I'd only.
So see the like right here the collar. That's like
That's what I'm saying. Like I thought it was there, but I also
it's
thought
thick
there
as
was
fuck,
one
so I
here.
can get a good grip on
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
and just choke the shit.
dude, it
out
hurts
of
your
somebody
fingers
with
and
it.
shit. That's what I
Yeah.
was saying when I was watching them. It was
Hurts
so
your fingers?
dude. It
It,
fucking
it
like
makes your. 'cause I
yeah.
haven't done a lot
Make
of
sure you
gi
touch your
recently,
nails.
but it really like peels the skin.
I'm
off
thinking
your
about that
knuckles.
shit choking and rubbing on your neck. That would suck. But
Yeah,
I didn't even
it
think
does
about
that too.
grabbing it and it hurt your.
And a
This
lot
shit
of
is crazy.
jujitsu, and I would imagine, especially in gi fighting, is like setting up for a counter. Like we rolled a little bit today, and it was like my first time, and he was like trying to get me in this armbar, and I'm like trying to get it out, and it's exactly what he wanted me to do. He was setting this up
Chest.
for me to
It's
get,
chest, not
and
checking.
it's right, and that's the fucking beauty that you'll start watching jujitsu, and that's why you'll watch it, because you'll realize that's why they're doing certain shit instead of you're like,
You're trying to
what
see-
are they
you're trying to
doing?
see-
Seeing the setups and
Yeah.
stuff.
This guy's 2 steps ahead, but this guy's 3 steps ahead. So
Right.
he's gonna win.
And when he told me
And when it
afterwards, it was
unfolds,
like
you'll see it.
I was like, okay, you know what I mean? He was like, essentially, trying to get the arm bar, but he obviously wasn't like set in there and he couldn't get it. And he was like, I'm gonna keep working it because he's gonna try to roll, and exactly what I did. And
so that's crazy. It's crazy because like I said, I'm just a normal ass dude. So when like we're like, you gonna watch the fights? I'm like, yeah, I go out there every time I go to the fights. It's me at like Duffy's getting drunk, eating chicken wings, and be like, punch him in his fucking head.
I do the same
and then,
fucking
like,
thing.
Two dudes like this, like I'm like, you guys are hugging? How about you punch each other? It's a fight. But now like you guys talking about it, and like you and Cody, and then having you and like talking about it, there's really so much more into it that now that like. Even though, like, next time I watch a fight, just what you guys said so far will change how I watch
a little bit, right? You'll like start looking for stuff.
There's like a maliciousness to trying to break someone's knee and trying to break someone's arm or trying to choke someone unconscious. You gotta think of it when I'm going into the fight. I'm trying to stay as calm as possible. I don't want to like have my heart rate up and things like that. So I have to really keep myself calm. But I'm trying to murder that person until the ref pulls me off. When the ref pulls me off, I'll stop trying to kill that person. But within the rule set, I'll put him to sleep and I'll hold until the ref pulls me off. The ref never pulls me off, he's gonna die.
Listen, let me tell you something. As a normal man, that's the scariest
I'm not going out. That's the thing. Like,
and that's the thing.
You better put me out and be like,
Okay, yeah, you
okay, I'm not gonna let you break my arm. The thing is with the knees, I've already had a knee injury, which I wasn't even getting knee barred or anything. Some guy just did something weird, and I ended up having to get surgery on my knee for it.
Was it like ACL or something?
No, it was my meniscus, so I was lucky with it. You know, he just took the whole thing out, and I'm fine. But it's like the knees are so
what, your
fragile.
whole knee? Wait,
Your meniscus.
Yeah.
you don't have a meniscus anymore?
No, not in this knee.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait,
not
he doesn't
that
have
bad.
a
That's if you break
meniscus.
anything in
You
the
lost a meniscus? Are you kidding me? You don't have a hibiscus?
I love me some
biscuits,
biscuits. I
what?
couldn't even
Yeah.
really do that ever.
That's crazy.
You don't need that one really. It just stops from arthritis, is what I took from the whole thing. So I'm gonna have arthritis in this knee.
Oh, for sure.
That's what I know. Yeah.
So, holla at your boy.
just one day you'd be like, yep. It's gonna
So
feel
there's-
like this for a
I
long
feel it
time.
in the rain and shit now. Like when it starts raining, like
No,
dude,
Nah.
it hurts. I'm sitting here.
Now he's pulling my leg.
I'm
He's
sitting
got
here
a
like
trick.
this.
He's a little storm coming. A storm coming on.
Hey, wait, I feel my right toe twangling.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
there's a
gonna
storm
rain.
coming in now.
It's gonna rain about 13 days. I'll tell you, my knee.
No, I think that's a thing from like dropping air pressure or some shit. But I legit like it starts giving me pain, and I have this arthritis cream that I put on it, and it like takes the pain away. It's got lidocaine or some shit in it,
I
so it
heard
just
that
takes the pain away. I'm like, shit.
Take the pain away.
Everything.
pain away.
Let's go. No, that's wild. Like like I said, me just like I know you've been training, so you're getting more into. You're educating yourself. You're learning about fighting, learning about styles and stuff like that. But me, as a dude who don't fight, never, not one day, my mouth gets me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
But my mouth also gets me out of that same trouble.
Quick.
I'll sit there and talk shit and
Why?
be like, what the fuck? And I'll
For
just
calling us like this. Help!
Are we done? Are we done? No. The same situation I talk myself into, I can talk myself out of. But like, so like, I'm just like, when I watch fights, when I watch boxing, when I watch MMA, when I watch anything, even when I play it, when I used to play Fight Night or when I play UFC on the PlayStation, I'm like, I just want to punch your head off of your body.
Knockout.
Did you ever
mode.
play Wii?
Knockout mode.
Oh, the Wii. I mean,
Oh, I love that. I love that. Dude.
Yeah?
That
I
was
never,
awesome.
ever
It
blocked.
You just had to do like this.
Yeah, and then you just, I love that when you
I
throw
never
the little hook, his arm did come around.
The arms were attached at all. It was,
It was just the fist.
Yeah.
It looked like the final guy on what's that? Super Smash Brothers. The
I
big
think it's
hand?
Raymond.
Yeah,
It's like
Rayman.
Rayman.
It might be Rayman. I'll let you boy. But you know, so like, it's crazy to think like fighting is a sport where I, as a normal person, be like, that ain't a sport. Like you're not on a
You're just
team, you're not
beating
doing
each other
anything. Yeah.
barbarically.
Oh, two people. Like I work at a bar. I've seen people.
Some
fight.
fights that
I've
don't
seen-
look like a sport.
I've seen people fight. Like, I'll sit there watching a fight. I'm like, you tell me these two people are athletes?
They're athletes.
Fuck out of here. You tell me Jimmy and Johnny Bo over there are fucking athletes?
Listen, we talked about plenty of times the main card at Pappy's.
Oh, the
Dude,
main card of Pappy's is way.
he works
finer
at
than
Pappy's, the bar and liquor store.
Pappy's Tavern, Pappy's Liquors, Pappy's Pizza. Shout out Fort Pierce, Florida. Go see them.
But yeah, and there's a fight. There's tons. It's like a dive bar, so there's always fights, and we always talk about like
the main.
the main.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw, dude. I've seen So
I've
much
been
shit.
part of a couple of those cards.
This man was Don King to a couple of times.
Bowser says I was the manager and
shit
the
to my
prize
fighter. You
fighter.
ain't doing that. Who got money? But no, it's wild to understand that there's more to it than just trying to punch somebody's head off their shoulders.
Yeah.
It's like when you realize how much technique there is
Yeah.
to it, even just to boxing, it's like just like throw your jab in a certain way, and it's got to be that certain way
It's
every
like
single
dancing.
time.
It's like violent dancing.
And legitimately,
I tried
it's
to tell
rhythm.
them
It's like dancing. It's
like
100%
violent dancing.
rhythm.
And look,
That's like a capoeira.
I have no rhythm, and I'm not very good at fighting, so like I don't really understand.
Hand
the
in
feel,
hand.
If
But
you
you're a
box,
great
you would build
skateboarder.
rhythm.
But hey, I got balance
There you go.
and agility.
Like a
But
That's
You-
it right there.
It's like you guys.
no, I'm just saying like it's. I can like
just
when I
crazy.
watch somebody do
If
like
you
do a
pull it off, that's just
choreographic.
crazy.
That's like just being a monster at capoeira. It's like, are you really good at that?
You know that was made as like they were making it a dance because I can't remember who it was.
They were in prison, I heard. and they
Capoeira?
would fight
What is
the
that?
guards. It was a Brazilian.
Yeah, what is
jiu-jitsu
capoeira?
fight, but
Yeah, what is that?
Instead of fighting, so the guards would stop,
Nah, I
they
don't-
made it look
that
like
guy-
Oh, the
Yes,
spinning.
and they were
Get that guy
training
off
the
me.
whole
It's
time,
scary.
and then
They
they
were
were able to
fighting.
like rise up and shit.
Yeah.
I think it was Brazilians doing it because Portugal invaded Brazil, something like that.
Something like, and then like, that's
What?
what
They
they
were
were doing. They
enslaved and had to
trained.
disguise their
And they
training.
thought,
Yes.
they thought they
That's
were dancing.
badass,
They're like,
dude.
don't worry about it, guys.
And then they're fucking wheel kicking people in the mouth. They're like, "What the fuck is going
Listen,
on?"
you two, let's stop real quick because me and Corey are so fun. So all
I'm just gonna let you guys
I said,
fucking.
like,
That was sight.
I said,
I'm
what
into.
is-
I'm
I
into
said,
this.
what
I
is
did not know this
capoeira? I
at
said, what
all.
is
Yeah.
capoeira? I looked away for a second, and when I listened back, you're like, "Oh, Brazil invaded Venezuela," and I was like, "Wait, hold on.
What
There's
the
more to
fuck?
it. What is capo? What, first of all, how
So
do I
they
say the word?
disguised. So they disguised their style of training.
Yeah.
So
So Portugal invaded Brazil, and that's why Brazilians speak Portuguese.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
I
that
don't
makes
think
sense.
there's a Brazilian language anymore. I think.
Oh,
I think
wow.
they
It's
speak
Portuguese.
Fuck.
It's Portuguese.
If I'm dumb and I'm not getting this right, I'm sorry. Just
no, we'll
first
fact
of
check
all.
everything
Hey,
at
no,
the end.
first
But
of all,
I mean,
I co-sign it, so you take it out on me.
But yeah, so they had to they were like imprisoned pretty much, and they would have to disguise their training as dancing so that they could end up like rebelling.
Oh, kind of like in Harry Potter where they had to hide their,
Yeah,
their
yeah.
dark arts class. Yeah.
oh
Pretty
yeah,
badass.
9.5.
Remember Eddie from Tekken?
It's 9 3/4.
Yes.
You stupid idiot. Don't you ever
Yes.
say 9.5.
Yes.
Eddie was capoeira.
Yeah.
And then there's a
Stupid.
legendary
From Tekken?
practitioner,
He's wrong.
Steve Crowder. This guy's like the most famous capoeira
Yes.
guy I've ever
He looks
ever
like he
seen.
knows capoeira.
First of all, that guy looks like.
Yes, he was at
He was
fuck.
in Tony Jaa. He fought Tony Jaa. I forgot what movie.
No, Ong Bak?
What's that one?
Ong
Ong Bak 1, 2,
Yo,
and 3
those are
because
the
I
best.
love those
Those are
shits.
the
But
best.
Let me see which
I'm
one
so
he
glad
was
you're
in.
bringing those up.
Dude, this
Oh,
man
that's
is the
so
movie
Ong
king.
Bak is great, dude.
Yo.
When he fought Tony Jaa in the water.
You hear that?
Yes.
Corey? You hear
Okay,
that,
dude.
bandana? I'm
That was a
movie
bad
king.
ass.
Scarred across his chest. I was like, that's
I heard it. I didn't
Oh
like
my
it.
god.
Fuck with it though.
I feel like
Dude,
he was the
that's
guy
crazy.
that also lost in Mortal Kombat in the very beginning of it.
Oh, the
Was he?
first one.
Yeah, like the first dude. where
Yeah,
he's like,
but
soul
it's your soul is mine
I think it
from
was his
yeah.
soul.
So you're telling me
wow,
Capo,
you know what?
Capo, Capo,
He looks hella
Which
Dude.
one? Are you guys talking about the original one?
The very first
The
one.
first
Oh,
one
shit.
where what's his name? The guy
fucking Johnny
the
Cage and Liu Kang? Are you kidding me?
Yes.
The Raiden?
Yes. Shang Tsung fucking
Shang-
took his
Shang
soul
Tsung,
out of his
yeah.
Shang
body.
Tsung.
That was that guy.
He's the first
No
guy.
way.
That's
He's
funny.
right. It's right there. Go straight up.
He's
It's
doing
right
all
there.
his
Look,
movies.
Lateef Crowder right there.
I liked him in
That's
that
the
one
dude.
with
Right
Orca.
there.
That was up there, but I
Hey.
can't remember what that
Hey,
was called.
you know what? Corey might be the movie king.
Yo, you both are movie kings.
Oh yeah, we kings.
All right.
Nah, he's the queen. I'm the
I'll
king.
share
But,
that.
hey, shout out that. That's what we. That's the pad we need.
The Seinfeld. I get it. I feel you.
No, we need him saying as a pad. Not the actual Seinfeld thing.
Not even the actual one.
It is.
But that's it. So you're a professional fighter. When you file taxes, you're like, what do you do? You're like, well, I fight people.
Yeah, that's
I
another.
actually have to claim that.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the show claims it. So if I don't claim it, they gonna know.
So if you go,
Yeah.
if you go to like H&R Block, you file your tax. Like, so what's your occupation? You're like, I'm a fighter, and they look at you like,
Is that where you get your taxes
Let's
done? I
not
don't
piss
have
this
any
guy
fucking
off.
idea.
No.
My
So
mom
what
does my
happens?
taxes.
You just have to.
Fuck that.
but your mom
I did it
does
one
like-
time, fucked it up, had to pay like a lot of money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did it for a job, fucked it up. Like I was like, I didn't even know I did one.
I'm just gonna become a fighter because it's
Yeah,
it.
that's just it,
Anytime
dude.
anyone says I had to pay, that means a lot.
I'm not gonna tell you. But
That's
what?
crazy. Like, how did that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
what's the
Because
rank
it's
from, like, you being somebody that's fighting people to being amateur, what does that entitle?
So a lot of people don't know that.
What
What does it take to become pro? Is what he's trying to say. Like, you
But
know,
also,
what's
like,
the
I
steps?
kind of understand, like, as far as skateboarding goes, like a flow, amateur.
But
pro,
it's not that at all, because I'm starting an amateur fight on the 17th, and I've been, you know, training for about like 6 months
So
or
there's
something.
nothing
So like,
lower than amateur.
yeah, right. So that's what I'm saying. So think
So
about
if you
this.
step
I
in-
could
if you
not.
step in an octagon. That's an automatic amateur fight.
Yes, it's got to be.
But if you're
there's
fighting Billy Joe out back, that's not
No,
amateur.
no.
That's
gotta be
that's
sanctioned.
push league.
Right.
It's not amateur.
Yeah. So for amateur, it's just it's a sanctioned fight. There's no. I've never signed a contract for an amateur fight, but so it's sanctioned. There's a commission, everything like that to make it like a real show.
Like Rise of the Warrior.
Yes, Rise of the Warrior.
Rise
is
of a
like
Warrior,
it's
sorry.
the number
Amateur
one
fights
amateur MMA show in Florida.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
fuck yeah.
Dan. Rise of a
But-
Warrior.
but
And y'all
amateur-
check it
like,
out
amateur
July
fights, they
17th. I'm going to fuck him up.
Amateur fights aren't. They don't. You like how much? What would you ever make off an amateur fight?
You don't. It's
don't make any
illegal for
money.
you to make money off
It's
of an
illegal?
amateur fight. It's illegal for you to make money off an amateur fight from the
From the
from
corporation
the
that
promotion.
put it
Yes,
in, okay.
but you can
Have
make as much money
sponsors.
as you want off sponsors. Yes, and if you're local, like Rise of Warrior here, you can.
Everyone's got
Dude,
your back.
you can make. I got guys
Especially in
make
Fort
two
Pierce,
grand,
especially in Fort
$4,000,
Pierce.
just making sponsors, and they're like, okay, I'll put you on on a banner, on a shirt,
Right.
and I'll shout you out on Facebook, and people give them a. If you go to 10 people, if you go to 100 people asking for $100, like 100 private businesses in Fort Pierce,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you ask for $100 to sponsor you for the show, and 10 people come back to you, you have $1,000,
Okay.
right? So
Hold
that's
on, hold
easy.
on.
You just take a little card to someone, say, "Hey,
That's
get
correct.
dressed up real nice." Be like,
I'm a
"Hey,
fighter,
I'm a fighter.
whatever.
I'm gonna be fighting locally in Fort Pierce. I know you're a private business. If you'd want more business, you know what I'm saying? Get your name out there a little bit more. I have this package for $100. I'll put you on a shirt, this, that.
Fuck yeah,
and
dude.
I'll follow-
That's it. That's a
everyone-
way. That's
Fort
a
Pierce is the
good
best
way to make
place
money.
to do that though, because everyone
They like holding
everywhere.
their local shit down, and I
Yes,
like that's what
yes.
you mentioned right in the beginning. You're like, let's say local and not keep this fucking weird ass bullshit. Like, you know, because
Fort
American,
Pierce really
and I was gonna
bigs
say,
each other up.
American Top Team's not even in Port St. Lucie anymore.
No,
they're out in like
no.
what, like fucking, is it like
There's
Dustin
a
or
lot of
something,
them.
or
So I also right now
Dustin
I'm
or Lake
coaching.
something,
Motherfucker
Lake
said
Worth.
Dustin?
I think it's in
They're
Lake Worth.
everywhere.
Yeah.
But right now I'm
Dustin?
coaching at an American Top Team Palm Beach
Destin.
Gardens, and I love that gig they have right now. The coach there, Ben Stark, he's fucking awesome. Like,
Shout out Ben Stark.
Yeah, everybody over there is fucking
Tony's little
dope,
brother.
dude. And so I love that gig right now. I love that I'm even over there because he's like, I literally give him like at least 80% of the credit for me winning my last fight. We have so many videos of us going over this stuff. He's posting it like slowly. He's posting these things out of us drilling the motion of things that worked in the fight.
In
like,
the
really
fight, I
well.
seen that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we did it in practice. We did it warming up for the fight, and I did it in the fight. And a lot of them were like the best things that happened in the fight.
I've
So-
seen that in the back room. You're like in the back room training for the fight, like, and then you're
Yeah.
doing that same combo that the scene before you were doing. It's probably on his Instagram. We'll probably pull it up if we can eventually. When we do that, we pull it like little.
Yeah.
My fucking guy over here.
He sounds like he's bad, but
But yeah,
fucking best
it was pretty cool to watch because it's funny. You keep telling me these things in the gym when we're training, like the repetitiveness of like
Yeah.
a combo or something, and you know some of it seems tedious. But then I go back and I watch something like that.
Sounds like
It
a
is.
claiming.
It's
And I'm
it's,
like-
it's installing it's muscle memory, and it's installing the confidence for you to just wing it and throw it in the fight.
Yeah.
Not just at any moment.
Kind of
but
look for it.
You see that opening
Yeah.
that we've been
Enough.
training all camp, and instead of being gun shy for it, you got muscle memory so that you don't. There's no thought behind it. Before you knew it, you threw a 2-3 knee and
Yeah.
dropped the dude. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Which was
What
the
you
best-
were doing, yeah.
The best thing that
I was
I've
doing the
learned
1-2
so
knee
far
today.
from Ben Stark. He's just like, you touch that 3, you hit the knee. I touched the 3, hit the knee, and the dude dropped. I was like,
So-
oh my god.
So back to like, okay, so if you're fighting amateur fights, let's just say hypothetically I'm an amateur fighter, I win my first fight.
In
Then-
Florida, you have to have 5 fights as an
Before
amateur
you-
to go pro. In some states, you don't have to have any. In some states, you can just go pro. 15 years ago, 20 years ago, there was no
Be the
amateur.
motherfucking top dog, no problem. Which
You
states
just
am I
told
going
us
to?
you can't fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
amateur.
they don't know that. Utah don't know that.
No, they don't, and that'll get you can beat people before the fight, even if you can't even fight. If you're
I mean,
a better talker,
Nah,
man,
I'm
guys
good.
will come into the fight like shaking their
I mean,
hands. Shit,
this-
I've been there, bro. I'm like, this dude's big.
And then you told me you beat him though. There's a couple
So
dudes
5
you told me
fights.
that is like scary.
There,
You said you have to have 5 fights, or you have to win 5 fights.
you have to have 5 fights.
With
There are
a
definitely
good-
guys.
Ass beat 5
No,
times, like,
yes,
"Yeah, bro."
I know
Don't
a couple
you?
guys like that. They've 0-5, something like that. Or you just you go pro. You have like no fights here, and you go pro in Georgia or something. I'm not sure, but there are a lot of states where you don't have to have any amateur fights to go pro. It's a scam.
But
It's
what
all
is
a
it?
scam.
What is this though?
No,
So
no, but no.
do you have to have? I thought I for some reason thought it was you had to have 5 fights, but you had to have a winning record, like a 3-2.
Fuck
couldn't
no,
have a
this
3
ain't
to-
an NCAA tournament.
You don't want to go pro without a winning record. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
bro.
even if you're 3-2, it's like yo, get some more
But also
fights.
the
Yeah,
way-
yeah, I agree. I
But
agree.
the way
I
that
had
you're
11
saying it-
amateur fights. That's just MMA. I had countless kickboxing matches too, but I had 11 amateur fights before I went pro. Before I was even 18, I couldn't do MMA, so I had to do kickboxing. I was doing kickboxing all over the place. I was going to school. I was staying awake at the gym till like 2 a.m. Then going to school for class in
How
high
old
school.
were you
like,
at this point?
High school?
in high school,
15?
I was like 14, 15.
So you tell me there's
I
a
was
league
fighting
where
on the
you can
weekends.
go watch 15-year-olds beat the shit out
Yes,
of each other?
yes. It's called
What?
junior kickboxing events.
There's
And
kid
it-
fights?
Yeah.
There's children
Yeah.
fights?
I think it's awesome.
No, there are like young kid fights now. Like they've
Yeah,
got,
there's like
8-year-olds
7 and
fighting each other.
8-year-olds.
Shut the f-
Yeah. They do
dude,
things like no
That
headshots.
sounds so
Yeah.
illegal.
No, just
Dude,
go to
no,
a jiu-jitsu
think about
event.
it.
You see
Think
little
about it.
kids, They
No, no,
kill
I-
it, bro. I'm like crying and shit for the little kids. I'm like, oh my god.
understand
Yeah.
Now that you guys explain that there's technique and there's a beauty of it and there's an art of it,
Yeah.
I get
So
it. But
think about-
before,
think
I'm
about
like, you let
learning-
these 2 8-year-olds punch each other.
But listen to this. Think about learning that technique at 8 when you can't hurt. These kids aren't big enough to fucking hurt and physically pound themselves in.
That's a good point.
So when they
In Thailand, it's all over the place because in Thailand they don't give a fuck. Little kids are like 6 years old, 4 years old.
Look at this
4-year-olds
kid right
beat the
here.
fuck out of 6-year-olds.
Look at that one.
You think motherfuckers
he's got
are
a
making-
tattoo.
All
He's
you
fucking got a
did was go
tattoo.
Muay Thai in Thailand.
You think
Yeah.
motherfuckers are making stats on 9-year-old?
But listen, they probably there's probably money involved. But listen,
Well,
that's a
look at that,
perfect time when you not agree to be able
It's
to
like
learn
skateboarding.
that technique before you can
You're
get hurt.
100%
You know what I mean?
right.
The competition
Corey.
experience and in the
Pull up that
fishbowl,
fire.
which is like
You're
you
100% right.
surrounded by everybody.
It's also that same shit. Like I started skateboarding when I was 9, so I had rubber bones. My leg could bend back here.
I
I
got
could
nothing
roll
like
my
that now.
ankle.
Exactly.
And wake up to morning and go to school and shit. But like,
And then skate in the
but if
afternoon.
I had
Like,
just started skateboarding and take the falls that I took when I was at 9.
Oh,
right
dude.
now, done.
I had to choose between
I stubbed my
skating and
toe this morning. My
MMA.
toes
look at
broke
these
me.
kids
Yeah.
with the belt. Look at this little fucking
Yeah, they're
kid.
badass, dude.
Fuck
Are those
outta
girls?
here.
Those are girls.
Age
There's a girls.
1.3
9.
what? Inches? What is that?
She'd have 40 fights.
Weight 26 kilograms.
Oh, this is over.
40 fights for
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
That
saying.
kid has fought
People in other
40
countries
times.
have like
Look at his
40.
face.
He's
Dude,
got glasses on. He's got a cast right there.
Imagine have 40
How many
fights
are
at
those?
9 years old.
the guy who's the best Muay Thai fighter in the
Scarlett
world,
and
I think his
Letizia?
name's Sinchai.
Oh, definitely.
He's like one of the best guys in the world. He's got like 500 fights.
No, it's 2021.
Hold
I
on,
don't
hold on,
wanna
guys.
assume
Hold on,
nothing.
guys. Hey, we've already one conversation.
My bad, my bad.
No,
The best Muay Thai fighter in the world right now is Sinchai. I'm pretty sure he's the best. He's just still beating the shit out of people. He's got like 500 professional Muay Thai fights.
500
He fights
fights.
all the fucking time. He fights these dudes who I'm like, yo, that guy might kill you, and then he fucking does it. There he is. He's a murderer.
What?
317, 49, and 2.
Okay, so
What the fuck? And that's professional. Like, what the fuck?
350 wins.
obviously, I know what Muay Thai is.
So wait, what's
Obviously.
his loss? What's
I
his
know what
loss?
it is.
7? 49.
49
and
losses to
2 no-
350
I know,
wins.
dude.
I
It's
know what
crazy.
Muay Thai is, but for the people at home that don't know, what is actual?
It's the art of 8 limbs. It's the art of beating someone with your hands, your
And your
legs,
fingers?
your knees, your elbows.
So 1, 2,
Yeah, you
3,
got 1,
4,
2,
You're an
3,
octopus.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Tony
8.
Jaa is Muay Thai.
Who?
Okay, Ong Bak.
Yeah,
It's
you saw it.
badass.
Bak?
Yes,
Muay
yes,
Thai
yes.
is Ong Bak.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Ip Man is what? Wing Chun.
Yes. Yes.
Right? That shit's
Those
tight.
are, dude, I love these fucking movies, bro. I can't. I love
Dude,
these.
so you're gonna
The
love
only
it.
thing
We
I
have
know
a
about
section.
fighting is movies.
Yes.
We're-
I got showed those movies. I was like,
Speaking of that, we're gonna take a little break and come back to you guys
Hit him with a
with
pad,
a
dog.
little bit.
Random pad, hit him.
What pad do you fucking want, dude?
I don't care.
Sucking on a chili dog.
You could have did it better. We'll see.
All right, guys, we'll catch you in a minute.
But that was tight.
I get whiskey bent, hellbound.
Hey, Welcome back to the Whiskey Wonders podcast. We're back from a short little intermission, break, fucking whatever you guys want to call it. We're opening up. We're still with our boys here. Obviously, our guest is still here, Dylan Bryson.
What is this?
This is we opened up a new bottle.
Someone poured me a drink.
Yeah, listen.
Dylan Bryson, somebody poured me a drink. I don't even know what it is. Why this closed up?
I got a bottle of Henderson Whiskey. It's American Spirit Whiskey, 80 proof.
Okay.
It's meticulously blended with highlights of vanilla and oak and caramel.
That's crazy. Do they have a hashtag?
I didn't taste that at all.
No, it didn't taste like.
After having that peanut butter whiskey, I didn't taste that at all.
Yeah, this apparently my guy wants to start a hashtag for these dudes. So listen, Henderson Whiskey, we're gonna start it. Hashtag get handy.
Hashtag get handy.
Hashtag get handy.
You know, I'm done.
Listen.
Dude. Nobody's taking me serious or what?
Yeah, dude, this is not so bad. It's 80 proof, 40%. I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip right here.
Spark one of them motherfuckers. You're fired.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Let's try this thing out, and you guys, I haven't tried it. It wasn't so smooth.
Yeah, I got a mixed
also,
drink
you know
now,
that-
so it's fine.
What, I'm sorry. I'm getting a little twisted. What's your full name?
Dylan Bryson, but I go like literally
Yeah.
more people know me as Scrap than they do as Dylan.
Oh my God, that's the.
It gets so
Hey,
fucking confusing.
Guess what? A+ for that answer. That's what I was asking for. My name is Dylan
You're
Bryson,
stupid.
but people call me Scrap.
Yeah, I
That's
mean-
like, you answered both perfect.
It's so weird because I tell people like I'm just very like, hey, I'm Dylan, nice to meet you, but then everybody introduces me as Scrap.
Also,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like
Hi,
Dylan Bryson has to be the most American
Crazy,
name
yeah.
I've
It
ever-
Well,
is.
like, it's a
I'm
fighter
from
name, too.
backwoods country. I'm backwoods country as fuck.
Yeah, your name told me that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Dylan Bryson is sounds like a fighter being announced, like
Oh, for
Dylan
sure.
Bryson. Yeah, I mean, like,
it don't sound like that. It sounds like
So-
in high school when you're like, oh shit, you know Dylan Bryson. You're like, oh, who's ass he whipped this week? Whatever, you got
that-
to fight.
yeah.
I mean,
Scrappy? Oh, Scrap.
He started
That's what it is.
talking to Scrap. Oh yeah, you know Dylan Bryson.
Hey,
oh.
so listen, if you had to, so is that gonna be your middle name, or like, you know how like everybody has like the Iceman, fucking Chuck Liddell. Everyone had like are you gonna be like Dylan Scrappy Bryson or something?
So when I get announced, I was at one
Well,
point where
probably
I was
cooler
like,
than that, but
yeah, I was at one point where I was like, just call me Scrap. Just say, and your fighter Scrap, and they wouldn't do it. So everybody's just like, and your next fighter out of the red corner, Dylan Scrap Bryson.
That's actually
that's not
It's
bad,
good, right?
dude. That's
Rolls off the
good.
tongue
Oh
pretty good.
shit!
Also,
Oh
that's-
shit!
that's
Where my horns at? Oh.
It'll get you drunk.
I just
that's-
figured that's
the
like.
most Fort Pierce shit ever. You'd be like, hey, what's your name? And you're like, just call me Scrap.
Yeah, that is right.
It's like
Because I work at a bar, I work at Pappy's, and people come in and I gotta ask them like, oh, you want to start a tap? And like, yeah, keep it open. I'm like, what's your name, brother? They'd be like, it's Pooh. I'm like, I know that's not your name. They'd be like,
That's
"Yo,
not what it says in your driver's license, brother.
Your name-
Thrasher, just keep me under Thrasher. I'm like, I don't. That's.
I'll
come on,
put
dog.
you as red shorts, black shirt.
I'll be like, hey, do with girl.
my name is Blaze.
Yeah, but that's great. But Dylan Bryson is like the name you were born with is a
Badass.
good fighter name.
Badass.
You know what's funny too is
It's
I
like
was
Jack
born.
Dempsey. It's like that's a fire.
Yeah, that
It's
is
like,
a good.
it's
damn.
like Jack Dempsey's got like the
It's a good name.
all-American fighting.
What's your name? Jack Dempsey. Like fuck that dude can fight.
Hey, if you don't, if the next fight you don't go, you're like, hey,
Jack
oh, wait, no,
Dempsey.
a little, who's that? A little change. Coming to this ring, we have Jack Dempsey. Just change your name to that. Like,
Question mark?
yes. Exactly. No, it's not the same. I put a question mark. It's not the same.
Oh my god. You know what's funny though is that I'm just so fucking.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm not. I try not to be country, but I'm
Can't
so
help it, brother.
country. Like when people hear my name and it's like, yeah, I'm Dylan Bryson. Like I'm country as
There's
fuck.
You like
there's a
dive bars?
No, but
I got
honestly,
I do like dive bars.
I like
You
dive
wanna talk
bars
about
and
dive
smoky
bars?
pool tables.
there's a huge difference between Florida, like South Florida country, and everything else that's country.
100% different because South Florida country is fucking poser country.
Swamp. It's
But like-
swamp
but like
city over
South-
here, dude.
Yeah.
South Florida's like,
There's no swamps in the real country.
dude, no, we're in marsh over here.
no.
We're fucked up.
Yeah.
We're cooking. Our
Dude,
brains are scrambled.
South Florida country boys drive lifted trucks.
It's a
on
different
big
breed.
rims
Yeah.
with neon lights and outside
Hey,
grills.
chill, cause I'm not taking part of that. I'm a
am
South
I
Florida.
wrong?
I'm slightly country, and I
What do you
I
drive?
go
What do you
across the
drive? You drive
border.
a car?
Okay, I'm across the border, but ain't nobody.
drive a car?
I drive a fucking Chevy. A pickup truck.
Chevy.
Ain't got no fucking neon lights.
And
Don't
you tell me
fucking
right
try
now-
me.
This is a
Tell me
regular stock Chevy.
I put some bigger tires. It's got a little lift. But I don't do rims. I don't do fucking that fancy ass weird shit. There's fucking dirt on my shit.
you don't go to
single day.
AutoZone and buy everything in the detail
Yeah,
section.
no.
You are
Exactly.
the other 50% of Fort Pierce. It's
Okay.
either
Yes.
that or you.
Or the dunks. I would be hyped to also have a
Boy,
Caprice
bring
on
back the
22s.
Yo, remember the Flamin' Hot Cheetos donks you would see?
Oh.
They were the fire shit.
Yo, the
Hawaiian
sponsored
Punch?
card, like the Hawaiian Punch, you get the
Yes.
SpongeBob.
Listen, I
like,
had a
dude,
Hawaiian punch card. It was super ghetto. This shit, no, I didn't have it. It was when I was growing up, down the street from me, this dude had a Hawaiian punch wrap on his car. Ghetto as fuck, dude. I was like, that is the
That
most
is the
badass thing I'd
Yeah.
ever seen. I was like, hell yeah. It was
And
on like a
that's the
town
difference
car.
between being country and being South Florida country.
I've seen
Being
like
country,
yeah.
like, no, I'm country.
South
Being
Florida
South
country.
Florida country, you walking by. You
I got a
could be
Hawaiian
walking
punch
by
car.
on your horse.
Hey, I
You
got a
see a fucking a Crown Vic on 32
wrapped in ramen noodle.
you have to say, "Whoa, Nelly!" to stop your horse and say, "That shit fine."
Hey, this is
Keep going.
and you know he got
What's
the
your name,
beef
bro?
packet
What's
car
your
at
name,
the
bro?
house,
Hey,
and he got the
respect.
chicken noodle packet
Oh my God.
out right now.
Also,
Oh, you
South-
ain't seen a shrimp yet. You ain't seen a shrimp
South
yet.
Florida be like that because you stop and you be like, "Yo, that shit fire." And the dude that owns the car come
That's
out and look at you,
Oriental.
you go like this. You go, "What up, man? That horse fire."
That
That
bit
horse is
five.
fire. You know what I'm saying? Like South Florida is not
different,
not the
man.
South. It's not the South.
No,
It's not.
it is. It's got its country, but it's not like the same thing. Like in
It's
I grew
got
up
a
in
country, but country's not set in stone here.
yeah, like I grew up in Cullowhee, North Carolina.
Halloween.
How do
You
you
will
spell
not
that,
find
bro?
that on the map. I don't know. CULLOWH.
You don't even-
It's like Halloween, but
It's
instead
it's
with
a
C.
Cherokee Indian name, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have any Indian in you?
My grandpa. Okay, so if you have enough in it, you can get paid by the government.
yeah, for sure.
My
That's why I
grandpa
asked.
doesn't have enough, but my grandpa still has. Most men in my family are bald. My grandpa still has long, flowy, like white hair. Like if he grows it out, it's gonna be long and flowy, like just white hair. He's got enough in him to where he don't go bald, but every son he's had is bald.
Bald.
I'm not going bald, but my
Source.
brother's going bald. So
Just bald.
Balls are tough.
Life's life. Life is life, my
I don't
friend.
take nothing from anybody for being bald.
Listen, it's pretty funny. Everyone tries to like do this weird thing. It's
What are
like,
you talking about?
you know, it's okay. It means you have too much testosterone. Like this weird ass shit.
is that a
Who
thing?
said that to you? Who
It's
said that
a
to
lot
you?
of people, and if you do look it up, it's actually like factual. But
Really? I thought recently that I was low in testosterone. Actually,
This man said it.
I was thinking that I might be low in testosterone because I'm very
saying the same
moody
about
sometimes,
Corey.
things like that. Like just things that I looked it up, and it literally like half the things on there are like.
well, that's Google. That's gonna finna fuck you up.
I'm Dr. MD. What you mean, like
Listen,
Dr.
Red
Google
MD.
over here?
If you ask Corey, you be like, "Hey, what's up, man? Like, your hair's thin." He's like, "That's because I'm too manly."
You know what? And
I got
legitimate.
Too much man in me that my hair just jumps out.
It's scared of me.
Hey, shit, man. Whatever. Oh,
That was good. But
Whatever,
if
I
you
got-
do look it up,
I
there's
got
some. There's
weak
hold on.
arms.
There's like a
Stop,
something
stop,
in the chemical
stop.
that
I'm trying
makes
to-
like testosterone that goes against the. You could look it up.
I
This
know that
it's
people
science.
who-
It's fucking science.
No, I know the people who do test that don't
Those
end up
scientists
needing it.
better
Like
check their
people.
hypotenuse,
They better,
dude.
because I love you,
True.
brother. But
I fucking picked that at random. So
No,
shut up,
but
ninjas.
I actually read that people
your
who do
random
like
hits are
TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, or like people who just take testosterone, if they don't need it, they do have hair loss.
Yeah.
Right. So like if you're low testosterone and you like inject testosterone, you should be fine.
You get it the right amount. It
Yes, if you have over
Right,
the amount,
over.
that is a
It is.
that is a sign it's
so
loss of hair.
you're in the fight circuit. You're professional. Do you like? What do you think about HGH, like human growth hormones? Right.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Everyone should do it.
I've yes. No, listen, for real. I've
I'm
never
serious.
taken a steroid or anything like that.
Yeah, no,
but
I-
honestly, like obviously, I'm not like fucking Mr. Muscle.
Oh
over
shit!
here. You see that?
Oh
Mr. fucking
shit!
Muscles.
Where's my horns at?
I could definitely take this guy. I'm just not gonna do it.
I'm just not gonna do it. You know, I'm
talking about Willis.
chilling.
Be at ease. Don't worry about me, bro.
I'm just. You look a little bit jumpy.
Hey, everything's cool, brother.
Hey,
All right, just chill, man. Let me talk.
remember he said that. You're
that long
snapping.
range. No, but
See Bloodsport?
blood sport.
Oh, just kidding.
But I think that honestly, this is my opinion. I think that if you're doing a combat sport, you're getting fucked up. People are literally like trying to
end
just
your life.
Yeah, and rip
Like
at
you
your
said,
small
when I
ligaments
enter the
and things
ring,
like
I wanna
that.
kill that guy until they tell me not to.
I think that everybody that does combat sports should be involved in some kind of steroid that'll help with strengthening their ligaments, things
Or
like that,
replenishing
bone
what they-
strength.
Because of injuries, not strictly.
just because of injuries.
For
It's
sure,
all about
for sure.
recovery, not about getting as big as you can. Because as a fighter, you don't want to be big and stout. You want to be smaller and
And I
thinner
don't
so that
wanna,
you're more flexible.
I don't want to draw back to this, but it's kind of like the hyperbolic chamber in Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, that's a real thing.
When Vegeta,
Yeah, oh,
when
100%.
When Vegeta would fight and he would sit there and train anti-gravity and shit, to get himself back to where he was. So, when people are like, oh, he's on HGH. Well, yeah, the man got his ass beat for 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Dragged. He got punched in the face 50 times in, 18 minutes. And you're like, oh, he took medicine to make him feel better and regenerate.
Fuck
Regeneration
you,
is
dude.
fine, but if you're taking a bunch of HGH before you go on, you're obviously trying to cheat the system.
Well, dude,
I think that to be a pro fighter, everybody should be on it. Because if you're not on it, you're just gonna get more. You're gonna be.
Well, that's
injury
what
prone.
you're getting hurt. Not just in the fight that you're
It's the
training for the fight.
It's the everybody
The
gets hurt in training.
Yeah.
You get whatever hurts in the fight, your skin hurts and shit. But it's in training. You're training nonstop. You're training nonstop, and you're I get hurt in training, and before I go into the fight, I've never been in a fight. I've had, say MMA fights, I've had 15 MMA fights, right? I've never went into a fight not hurt.
What's your record?
And as an amateur, I was 7-3. As a pro, I'm 1-1.
Shit, brother.
Go back
Not
to
bad
amateur.
either.
Hey, no, I mean, hey,
Go back,
listen,
if I could, I
you
would, 'cause
gotta.
I'd make more money. So
But dude, that's a great amateur record. I mean,
My
not
record is
dude.
still
I mean,
0-0.
The amateur record is crazy. And
yeah.
also,
And you
the
know
pro
that,
record's not bad.
dude.
Because if
Listen,
you're 10 and 1,
Amateur record
you
is
still
still
lost one.
I honestly, I didn't train for any of my pro fights except for the last one, which is the one I won. I had 2 boxing matches that I lost, and I had the MMA fight that I lost, which was 5 years ago now. The MMA fight was 5 years ago.
Was it it went to decision?
No, that was a TKO in the second because I gassed. I couldn't even move my legs coming out of the second round. So the dude took me down in the second and just beat me up. I just covered. I was like, I'm not gonna take that damage. The boxing matches I didn't train for. 2 weeks out, I was like, yeah, I'll take 1,500 to fight. Fuck yeah. Didn't train for it, just
I'll do
did
that
it
tomorrow.
Yeah.
and that's
what I'm
the
saying. So I was
crazy
like,
of the
yes.
sport. You could be a great fighter, and sometimes it's just a bad fight to take.
Yes,
But
exactly.
But you know what I mean. You even could be the better fighter if you're not also you don't have time to train. There's certain aspects that you can. It's
I've beaten a lot of guys who are better than me, but I was in the gym they beat me, but in that fight, in that hour, I was better than them.
yeah.
Right? So that's all it takes. When you're training for a fight, you have to train right, like in this last fight.
Also, if you don't try, you don't know if it's gonna work or not.
Yes, exactly.
You
In
know
this
what I mean?
last fight, I realized what I needed to do, and I buckled down. I did everything. I trained twice a day,
Yeah.
whatever,
And then you got it. So
and I got the win.
You
let's
know
get
how
that.
many
Let's get.
You know how many
them
Hail
fucking
Marys I've been
dubs.
dealt in my life where I'm like, there's no way this shit's gonna work. I got you. there's no way this shit's gonna work, and it does. I've got more Hail Marys than my for sure foolproof plans have worked.
Yep.
What in
You
NFL
understand?
Blitz?
You're talking about
Oh yeah. And then when
Need a
they
practice bro.
fumbled
Duh
it,
bomb.
and I would jump straight and body slam them. But no, more long shots have worked for me than the shit that I planned out and tried to make work.
Because a lot of times you plan that out, you try to make it work,
Yeah.
you try to stick to it, and it don't work, but you're gonna stick to it anyway because you planned it out for so long.
It's almost like a long shot will work over a sure thing.
Because you get nervous if you've
8
been
out of
planning
10
that. You get
times.
nervous if you
8
just
out of 10
wing
times.
something. You're
And
not
you
nervous.
talk to successful, rich people or whatever, yeah, I just had this whim and I went on it and look at me now. I'm Mark
Fuck
Cuban.
those guys.
I own the Mavericks.
Goddamn Bitcoin and Dogecoin
Yeah.
winners. I never won.
Most of them start out just like us.
I had friends who used Bitcoin before it was worth anything. They had
You gotta get
thousands
out
of
of here before I box
Bitcoin
you up,
because
bro.
they were selling or buying drugs online and shit. And then
Silk
now
Road?
now they have like no access to that Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's worth fucking $60,000 a fucking one.
coin.
And they've got like thousands on some like dark web internet site.
$9 million
From selling some drugs back in the day
back
on
in the day, bro. I'm like when it used to be worth
I know
0.3 of a cent.
I know a couple people that dabbled in that dark road shit. Their names are Boop and
Beep boop.
Boop.
What was that?
Like they did it, and it just.
Oh, I need to find his beep. How do you spell that?
I was
Instagram?
never like a hard drugs dude, but they would get this. They'd be like, "Yo, I got this, whatever, this amount of this ketamine. I give it to these Turkish dudes, and I make fucking $18,000.
I hate people.
Off
like
how much
that.
ketamine?
I just want to make
Big
that
amounts.
once.
Big
Just
amounts.
once.
That's what I'm saying." And they said that, and they're like, yeah. And then I got to go do this, and they tell me about another 12 grand they make or whatever.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
I'm like, yo, and they're like, it's a fucking sketch, because if you get caught, you'll never see the light of day.
Yeah, I
You'll
know a dude who
never see
sells
the light of day.
water legally, and he makes like 11 G's a month.
What's his
Wait,
name?
what?
I'm finna turn him in.
Water legally or illegally?
Legally,
said
he
big.
sells this alkalized water and
Alkalized?
sells the machines and shit like that.
Oh, the
It's called Kangen water.
what's that called?
And
What?
yo, the shit works. The shit works.
Iodized.
It's alkalized. It's electrolyzed. Like
I know what you're
it
talking about.
has an electrical current going through it, and it's the shit. It works. It hydrates you like.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So
I know
like
this.
regular
What?
water takes like
He's
2
not-
hours to
listen to
hydrate
this
you.
man.
This water hydrates you in 30 seconds. So when you're in the fight and you're in the corner and you need to drink that water, that water doesn't kick in
Boy.
for like 2 hours, some shit like that.
Listen, I'll tell you.
This water
listen.
kicks in 30 seconds. So
So
you drink
there's-
it, you're good.
It has electric in it.
When I was living,
Yeah,
when I was living at
electrical
my
current.
friend's house, right? I was living at my friend's house. He had a kitchen sink, right? And he had like, it looked like a cross between a modem and a DVD player, but like it had buttons on it, and it was like, you know, settings and had a menu and shit. But the cord came out and went into the sink,
Yep. And
Right.
that's where the water came from, right?
and like you could either switch to where you had regular sink water. or you
What
come
the
through that.
fuck
Listen,
are you
listen.
talking
Let me
about? I
finish.
have not known
So
about
you would
this.
switch it, right, and you could either
Comes with that thing.
positively or negatively charge the water.
What's the negative? Make you tired?
Negative will wash the shit out of your fucking hands.
It's like
If
better
you
than
have
bleach,
grease,
right?
If you have grease,
Yeah.
you have dirt, you have anything.
Can we?
on
What
your-
is this called?
It's called.
It's alkalized water. There's like
Well, I know
there's different things.
alkaline
No,
water,
Yes,
like
yes. Yeah.
like a perfect. Like I could go. But hold on,
I
hold
think I
on.
want to disagree. I think it's ionized water.
I might be
Positive
wrong.
and negative.
Because I was gonna say I could go to the store and buy a
that might be a
perfect.
thing. What I'm talking about is alkaline
It's
water. That
alkaline
might
water.
be a thing too. I'm not.
Alkaline
I don't
water
know.
is that's the thing. Like when people put like their pH and alkaline on shit.
Yes,
like,
yes,
that's
that's-
not fake.
like
That's not
like
fake,
9.5 pH is your drinking water.
Yeah.
Like 7 is your cleaning
But
water.
there was this shit, Corey. I'm telling you, brother. You motherfucker. You know me. You know how much I drink. You know how drunk I get. I would.
I don't
drink,
know nothing.
I would drink, and at the end of the night, I promise you, I'd fill a rocks glass, whiskey glass, full of water, and chug it, positively charged.
So
Promise you, when I woke up, not a
Yes.
fucking thing.
That's what this
wrong
guy
with
Who?
told me.
Where? And
This-
what is this?
This guy
Yeah,
told
but
me
he
that
had
if you
box.
drink
He
this
said-
water,
and I asked him, I said, "What's up with this box? Like, what's up? Like, this shit is like gang. This shit is crazy.
yeah,
Can you
This
buy
shit,
it legally?
this shit will scrub
Yes.
anything off of me.
Okay.
Can we look
it
it
was
up?
like $5,000.
Feel better, yeah, exactly. And I was like, "What's
Yeah.
up with this bot? Like, what's up with
Where's
this?"
my
He goes,
car?
I used to
"My
get
boy,
free gallons,
it was
but
Vince. You know Vince?
The electrical charge.
It was
goes away in
Vinny.
2 days.
So what?
Crazy.
Oh, so the shit I got was Kangen water, and that it electrically charges the water, it alkalizes the water, and it puts hydrogen atoms in the water, right? Some shit like that. So like, there's a certain part where it's coming out of that thing. You can light a lighter to it, and it sparks. The water sparks, right? That's the water
I
you
don't
clean
like
shit
that.
with. I'm pretty sure. No, that's not the water you drink. That's the water you clean shit with.
Okay.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. You can negatively
That's
charge
how you
shit
know.
to where
Yeah.
it fucking just strips you.
It's
Like better than
in-
bleach. Bleach takes 10 minutes to work. I
And
don't know.
it's
Like
water.
I learned this
It's
shit
water.
then. It takes 10 minutes. You have to put bleach on something.
No,
After
look
10
for-
minutes,
look
it
for
works.
water.
It doesn't work immediately.
Right.
Look for water.
This shit works like
ionizer.
right away.
It's got to be ionized because alkaline. It's got to be like a lot of alkaline
what's
then
in
or something.
It's like
The,
that. It's
if
like
you
that.
see,
It's
like-
something like that.
Yeah, Kangen water. Look at the second one.
Kangen water.
3 grand?
Look
Yeah,
at-
they're fucking
exactly.
expensive.
I asked my boy.
15 years.
So, this,
Scientists better check their
If you
if you
hypothesis,
drink this
dude.
shit, if you start drinking this shit before you go out drinking, you will not get a hangover.
Swear to
My
God, I would
ex's-
be.
My ex's mom used to have
Yo, that shit is
Yes.
$4,200.
Yes, they're fucking
Corey,
expensive. My
Corey,
friend
when I
sells
asked the
them,
dude,
and he
I was
makes
like,
like
"What's up
12
with
grand
this?"
a month.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like as a salesman.
Yes, he goes out there and he goes to these clients' houses
And
and
I
he's
wouldn't-
like, "Oh,
I
yeah,
I'm
you
sold.
work like this." He sells them
Do they
ice cream.
finance them and shit? He's got to
got-
go to like a finance
Right now
plan.
he has a Lexus, and I'm pretty sure it has
Corey.
their name on the side of it.
So what I mean is
Corey,
he offers people financing fucking like they every. I mean,
he goes, no, I think
listen,
he paid for his
yeah.
license.
No, what I'm saying is. There's probably something that he goes around door to door and be like, "Yo, you can get this.
Yeah,
It's
so he goes
$4,200,
and
but
tests
you could
their
pay
water.
us $300
70
fucking or
payments
of $100,
yeah."
shit like that.
And
But-
then once he gets that contract, he gets the commission of
Yeah,
$4,200.
he gets all the commission. No, the commission's
If
like
me and you were-
$1,100 on like a
Yeah.
$4,000 or $5,000
If
machine.
me and you
And-
were sitting here, right now, and I never experienced one of those, I'd be like, that is the biggest bag of bullshit I've ever
But what?
seen.
No, I'm not saying that because by the way you guys are talking about
I've
it,
experienced
I'm like,
it, and I
I'm
swear
sold.
to God, I swear to God, Corey.
I'm sold.
I swear to God, I've never seen the difference between water, two types of water that come out of the same faucet
Yes.
like that. That literally, and I like. He said one time, it's Vince. You know Vince?
I don't know
Vince
Vince.
with the glasses.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Vince.
But
he was
my
like-
audience
and
doesn't
I
know
was like,
Vince.
Oh, okay. Well, you do, and Vince Crossman, shout out, big dog. Hope you listen. Probably don't. But no, but like when he said it, and I was like, what the? He's like, yo, drink some. Like if you switch it to positive, just drink. I was plastered, throwing up and shit. Promise you, I woke up like.
Fine.
You went to work at 8 o'clock in the morning type
Completely
I
shit.
had to work at 8 o'clock. I wasn't scheduled till 11. I was there, boy. Like, and then like one day he's like,
I found it.
Also, he was like, don't drink the negative. That's like for like washing, getting.
That shit will.
It'll fuck you up.
And
That hurt your belly?
Even the regular
That's
shit.
scary
I
because you be
drink-
drunk
I
as
drink
hell
last
like
night.
this.
I drank last night. I had an upset stomach.
If you
I
don't
had
drink,
BGs.
if you just drink like regular water and you go to drink the 9.5 is usually what you can buy and like
Yeah,
the smart
that's
water
what I
bottles.
buy at the store,
If you're
9.5.
drinking a gallon of that after just drinking regular water or not drinking a lot of water, you'll get the shits. Shit like that. If you keep drinking that, you'll get the shits. It's
That's
like
the only water that I drink.
crazy.
I love taking
Like
what?
it is at like
taking
so.
shits.
I buy. My main thing is Smart Water came out with the 9.5 or whatever.
That's
So
perfect for drinking.
So and it's the same price as the regular. I'm like, I just don't understand why they did this and make the same price.
Well, because the
I'm
regular
gonna
smart
get
water
this
is
one.
not an
It's like
alkaline, really. Like I don't think, or it might be like 11, something like that.
the regular one.
Yeah, it might be like 11.
Really?
Yeah, but like
The
9.5
regular Smart Water is more than alkaline. Why do I keep buying that?
No, less is better for
Corey,
the alkaline.
you,
Like so,
if
if it's
you're-
like if it's like a 3, you don't drink that. That'll fuck you.
So the alkaline, like it says, there's a regular Smart Water, and then there's the Smart Water alkaline 9.5.
So the regular smart water might
First of all,
not
they're
even be
both
alkaline.
stupid.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it is, it's like a higher alkaline because higher means less, really. But
So
I got
Corey,
you.
hey, like you have a daughter, you're a dad. So when your dad,
didn't know that. You're a dad?
No, but
Yes, sir.
oh, that's awesome,
Yeah, man.
bro.
She's
Congrats.
3. It's
dude.
my fucking
The
favorite
best
person.
three-year
I've-
congrats.
best dad.
Yeah, she's the best thing.
Corey's the best
fucking
because
on.
he's like,
I can't
I'm
wait
like,
for kids.
I'm like,
So
yo,
fun.
what are you doing, dude? He's like, with my daughter, and I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
I won't
dude.
talk to you
I-
until that's
yeah.
all over.
cannot fucking
And
wait,
where
dude.
people
It's
will be
gonna
like,
be awesome.
my daughter, maybe I get a sitter night. Corey's never like that. Corey's always like, yo, with my daughter,
Yeah, my time with her is real
leave
like
me
important.
alone. You know,
And
not
but
even
because
like that,
I
but like,
I have her 50% of the time, so I take I use that 50 with
okay,
her
okay,
to
slow down, slow down.
legitimately.
What I was trying to say was, if she asks
Okay.
for some water, what are you giving her? Positive or negatively charged?
Oh my
ionized
God.
Water?
It's so the water that I buy is Crystal Geyser water. That's what I buy.
Have you looked up what the best water is?
I do, yeah.
Do you, like,
They're,
okay,
like smart water is one of the worst. I
Worst,
heard.
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why I
right?
started buying the
Fiji.
alkaline one because I was like,
I
I
don't
mean,
wanna hear this.
but Fiji's what I buy mostly.
I heard the Great Value
Shut
Walmart
the
water is the
fuck up.
worst.
Take your stupid
Don't
ass.
plug Walmart.
Yeah,
It's the
fuck
worst.
Walmart. I will get.
That's what he said. Fiji's what I buy.
So listen,
Shut your stupid ass.
Walgreens. Listen,
Hey, but
if
no.
you
I get a lot of like
Do
their
you-
pizza
do you,
rolls
like,
and shit.
So, do you tell? This is the thing I'm thinking about. Like I was thinking about the other day. Like, do you tell your daughter like outrageous lies to make her not do something? Like when I was younger,
Nah.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. I
Okay.
used to beg for shit at the supermarket all the time, right? All this shit, and I'm going through like whatever, and I wanted to get some, the peel cheese, the string cheeses. And my mom said, "No, you can't get those. If you eat one of those, you won't poop for a week." I was
Okay, yeah.
I was like,
That's
oh,
a fact.
and then also I was like, shit, I can never eat those. I didn't eat those till I was like 25.
You're
it,
like,
dude,
wow, you're fucking with me,
Because
mom.
like people be like this, like I got
It's-
some string cheese, like I have fun not pooping for a week.
yeah, idiot.
But like what I'm saying is like,
Somebody called him
do
on
you
it.
Yeah.
do you have anything that you tell your daughter? You're like, hey, don't you dare touch that because a monster will jump out and get your ass. Like, do you have any like?
No,
outlandish
there's
shit to-
not really like that. I'm pretty straightforward, but there's one thing I do that I did for a while, because if she would want to like eat something like a chocolate bar or something I had, and she was younger and she didn't know, and she already had like a good amount of sugar for the day, I would be like, it's spicy. I'll just tell her she was spicy.
That's good. Like, no, it's
You know,
spicy,
it's spicy, and she would be like, spicy? I'm good. You know what I mean?
I don't want it.
On the other end of that, did your mom ever do that to you?
Shit, dude. My mom, actually, this is fucking.
Yeah, look.
Mom, I'm mad at you for this. Legitimately, this is good.
said, "I'm sorry,
She
Mama."
thought she would legitimately. I should have that drop. Damn. Oh, I think that's already a drop on. But yeah. So she made me grow up fucking despising onions. She told everybody, if we went to a restaurant, she'd be like, I'm allergic to onions, so please don't put them on there. My mom is not allergic to onions whatsoever. She just
don't
hates
fucking like
them.
them,
She
yeah.
fucking does not fuck with them.
I'll tell people that about mayo.
Look,
I
listen.
hate
You hate mayo?
Bro,
What kind of white guy are you?
Listen, my
Hey,
stepmom
man,
used to
hey,
make
that's
me
another
eat
episode
mayo.
of Whiskey Wonders.
Fuck that.
That was a
The first white guy
Fuck
ever to
that.
not like mayonnaise.
Fuck that.
That's.
I have like a childhood trauma about it though.
Oh,
my
wow.
stepmom used to make me eat it, like
What?
mayo sandwiches.
You made.
Whoa.
Those
Whoa.
Listen,
better check their hypotenuse.
it's like a trauma though. It's not like like mayo. I'm like, if I eat it and I'm eating a sandwich or some shit from like somewhere and I'm like, oh shit, there's mayo on it. I'm like,
You ever
okay,
had a
whatever.
BLT without mayo? The worst
I've never.
thing in life.
I don't think I've ever went out and
Not
ordered
not super
a
bad.
BLT.
If you have a lot of bacon on it, it's not bad.
No, you.
You
have
never
to.
hold on. You don't get BLTs?
I don't think I've ever
Do you
just
get
went
mustard?
somewhere and was
So
like,
do you
can I
use
have a
mustard?
BLT?
I always
You
get
use
BLTs.
mustard and
I
cinnamon?
love mustard.
Boom. That's fine.
And
As long as you got
and I love
something to-
eggs. I love double eggs. Isn't like mayo like
What?
mustard and eggs or some shit?
What the left field with the deviled egg?
No, I thought
Hey,
I
man,
thought
you
the
like
mustard.
mustard? Because I
Okay,
love
so
mustard, I
mustard,
love
deviled
eggs.
eggs.
I get it. When you mix the middle part with the mustard, I also think that's
Make sure.
mayonnaise.
Yes, but isn't mayo like eggs and mustard
You
or
like
some
tartar
shit?
sauce?
What is mayo? I like tartar sauce.
Well, that's mayonnaise and relish.
Oh, really?
You son of a bitch.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I hate tartar sauce.
I know.
fucking
Now I'm
do.
gonna puke every time I eat tartar sauce.
You like cocktail sauce?
No.
Wait till you hear what that is. It's ketchup and horseradish.
I hate
Is
cocktail
that all it
sauce.
is? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me because I
Seafood
love
is just like these
I-
two sauces should be together. So that's what we're gonna do.
I love
Mayonnaise and
ketchup
relish.
so much.
Ketchup.
It's the best.
Bro, my girl eats ketchup on everything, like toast, and I'm like, what the fuck is
Yo,
wrong
if
with you?
ketchup's
It's
on my
disgusting.
plate, I'm dipping whatever I'm eating into the
You
ketchup.
eat your steak with ketchup?
When it was bullshit ass fucking chewy ass steak that
You
my
need some
fucking
A1.
Okay,
Look,
okay,
but I
so
just
yes or
cooked-
no? It's just a yes or
when
no
my
question.
parents back in the
Yes,
day
no.
cooked it,
Yes or no?
yes. When I cook it now, fuck no. I grill out so on the back
Yes,
and
I mean fucking steak, dude.
and
How
it's
fire is ketchup on
rare.
grilled
I
cheese,
just I will
Do
fuck with
ketchup
that.
on toast, bro.
No, listen, fire on grilled cheese great. Fire.
Yo, you gotta fire.
Ketchup on grilled cheese is great. Ketchup on eggs. What about ketchup on eggs?
That's like
No,
grilled
my
cheese.
girl eats that
That's
all the
like
time.
grilled-
I'm like, I put hot sauce on eggs.
I do
put
both.
hot sauce on everything.
I do both.
Hot sauce on
But that's
everything.
like ketchup on grilled cheese is like grilled cheese and tomato soup on the run. Like, oh, I got no tomato soup, and you just run out the door.
Do any of you like Bloody Marys?
Oh, bro.
Here we go.
Hit me with a-
It's
hit
so
me with a
weird.
random
It's so weird.
pad,
Just
Corey.
tomato sauce and fucking alcohol. Like, come on, dude.
Motherfuckers taste like, boy.
What you gonna pour some spaghetti and put some vodka in it?
You know what's crazy is I fucking like. I'm not a huge fan of.
Yo,
tomato
I
sauce.
agree. Disgusting, but the presentation, amazing.
Yes, they look amazing.
I want to love them so
I do,
much.
but they're
They got
fucking
slides.
disgusting.
They're so
Side
horrible.
wings
Thank
on
you.
them.
You might as well
Dude,
just be drinking spaghetti.
Because
That's
we've
what I'm
actually, I think we've had this conversation, and
I drink
Yeah.
them when I'm A. I drink them when I'm A, either hungover or B. I'm very hungry and I get to a restaurant. I'm like, give me a Bloody Mary. Everything you put on it.
dude, we talked about the toppings. They put fucking cheeseburgers, like we were talking about. Like sometimes they'll be like, dude, I've been to a place and they had
a
like,
cheeseburger topping on a fucking
Hey, you
Bloody
wanna
it's
Mary.
a drink,
Hey,
right?
you
A
wanna
drink,
know
and there's
the
a
best?
slider with a fucking
You
big
want me
ass
to tell you the
toothpick.
best?
Dip it in the fucking.
It's a slider.
Tomato sauce
Oh
that you're
my gosh!
drinking.
And I'm like,
I'll
I would
tell you.
I would fuck that up.
Oh my god.
And I sit to
that
drink
does
them
sound
this.
good.
I'll tell
Oh
you the
no!
best. I'll
It's
give you the
horrible.
That sounds good.
Y'all want Zach's recipe? Perfect perfect.
I like the
Bloody Mary.
pickled peppers too.
I'll
God
tell
dang.
you, perfect with nothing
Peter.
added.
Peter Parker.
You take Tito's vodka, you know, about a shot and a half, and then
Two
you mix it with some
shots.
tomato shoes.
You have tomato shoes?
But you gotta add the salt and pepper, the Worcestershire sauce. And then
What did you
gotta
say?
add
Worcestershire.
The Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, he said
You're
it.
supposed to say it really fast. So
Oh, Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
But- and then- yeah, Worcestershire sauce. But you put that in it. You put some limes. You put some olive
on.
juice.
What
You
else?
shake it up. You gotta put some Tabasco. It's gotta be spicy.
What?
Okay, so I've heard that. I've heard because I've told people I was like that sounds disgusting, like a Bloody
Yeah,
Mary.
it's horrible.
But I heard that if you get it spicy, it's good.
It's like also, you know what the best thing is? You know what's even better than that is when they take like chili powder and rim the glass and they make that same thing, but
Stop
instead of Tito,
lost
instead of
me.
vodka, they use a Modelo.
Oh,
No shit.
Michelada is the
Enchilada.
bustin'.
I've had
When I
that.
say vodka,
I've had
that's
that.
stupid.
So you could take them off if you want, man.
No, but a Michelada is like.
So I like those, and barely, but I can definitely like
But when I
because
say vodka,
it's
like, you're
most
stupid.
well if it's mostly beer and then they pour a little bit of the fucking tomato sauce or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like I like a Modelo.
first of all,
It's like a
yeah,
little.
yes, I like
This man's
Modelo.
acting
Right.
like they're pouring Prego in your drink. It's like it's like
fuck is he
Clamato,
talking
dude.
about?
You think it's like you said tomato sauce, like they're pouring spaghetti sauce in your drink. You're like, hey, bone apple teeth.
Bone apple and teeth. What'd you say?
Wait, where's
Apple
my?
and tea.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Trying to figure it out.
Who the fuck is that
Man,
guy?
first of all, shout out Bloody Marys. You throw a stick of bacon.
I
in there,
do,
you
I do, and see bacon.
Bloody
I want to
Marys
like.
can't hear us.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I like that with that on. It feels more like
Yeah.
interactive.
okay.
Right, you can hear it and like
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's the great debate: Bloody Marys or mimosas.
Come on, mimosas
Mimosas.
100. And look, I'm gonna
can
put
drink 'em all
and here's the
day.
thing. This is gonna
I say
drop,
Bloody Marys. So
and I'm
fuck
gonna put a
everybody.
fucking toll. Like I'm gonna fucking
Meats
ask
over
everybody.
sweets, brother. Meats
Let's-
over sweets.
Let's do it right now. When this before this drops, I'm gonna
Not
put a
gay.
fucking toll out, and then everybody's gonna fucking guess, and we'll
Poll
put
or
it.
poll?
Did I say toll?
You said told twice.
So
I was
listen,
wondering what you were saying.
We're gonna put a toll out.
I was like-
all right, you guys gotta pay to drive. Shit, like my fault. My
You
fault.
tell me you would drink
Listen.
that. You tell me you would drink that. Right
No,
there.
that does look really good. That's
You
what
see
we're
what I
saying.
mean?
That looks amazing. but I
you
don't.
Look at this.
Well, what the fuck is that?
With the
Oh my
sliders.
god, I'm excited.
That looks amazing.
Why don't you have those for us?
Show me.
I'm
one,
sorry. There's no whiskey in there.
Show me one mimosa that can come up to anything that does.
Yeah, but mimosas are.
Yeah, but hold on.
The peach on the side.
I want to
That
say,
is kind of different.
simmer down, simmer down.
Broccoli.
You fuck with Bellinis though?
simmer down, simmer down. Listen,
Bellini.
simmer the fuck down. Listen. There's no. Listen. Hold on.
You saw that? Pull it back up.
Did you see how many
Pull back up the
ingredients
Bloody
that went
Marys.
into that?
Yeah, because it's a
A
superior
lot.
drink.
Yo, but
What do you
that's a
do?
whole
Superior
meal.
drink.
How do you do
It's
that to a
superior.
mimosa?
It's
You're
not just
comparing.
champagne and orange juice. It's got a lot of craft.
Is that
and a lot
bacon
of time.
sitting up out of it?
Bacon, cheeseburger, egg,
cheeseburger
waffle
on a
fries,
stick.
Fried chicken.
shrimp,
No
olives,
way.
pickled okra.
A
You see that
grilled
okra sticking out?
jalapeno.
You see the jalapeno? You see the eggplant in the back?
Is that a waffle fry?
Boy, stop.
That
playing
is
with
waffle
me, dog.
fries.
That's waffle fries right
yeah,
there.
And shrimp. You see that fucking shrimp?
That's asparagus.
Oh
Look
my
at
god.
that fucking pickled okra down there.
Oh man.
Oh, look at that one, frat.
All right. So listen, obviously, Bloody Marys get dressed the fuck up.
They
That's
do.
what I'm saying. So listen,
had
a mimosa.
Crank the fuck down. They fucking
Listen,
easy sluts.
listen to this. That's why they gotta make.
something that dresses
Hold on,
itself
look at a picture of mimosa.
They're
Look,
just pretty.
you know what I mean?
pretty, bro.
But hold on, real fast.
Shit in it.
Real fast, let me say,
mimosa.
Zach, the reason that they have to dress the fucking drink up
'Cause
like a
they're good.
goddamn menu because it's
It looks like
disgusting.
brain chunks.
Because it's horrible. So they put a fucking slider and chicken in it, and they're like, "Yes, maybe you'll like it." You know what I mean? Like we put
like
half
the
our
idea.
fucking
Hey,
appetizer
Hey, to be
menu
fair,
on
find
the fucking
best-
thing.
Find the
Yep.
best
Yep,
mimosa.
the whole
Make sure you can
appetizer
find
And
it.
any
Put it on
mimosa
one
you
side
drink, you're
and then
like,
put that
I
last
fuck with it.
picture
It's
you
like-
had of
Yeah,
that.
okay.
not bad, you
What
know.
is it, 2
Come
for
on,
1?
dog.
Fuck yeah.
And it's like orange juice and you know I got my vitamin C going
With all
on.
due
Yeah.
respect, with all due respect, you're stupid and you're wrong.
Oh shit.
So that's it.
Oh shit. This is segment 2.
Fuck is that guy?
Oh yeah, you're right. That's her, dude. We like It's
Butter.
not bad. I hate tomatoes. I hate tomato juice. I hate tomato sauce. I'm with you.
I like it, but I don't want it in a
It's
drink.
spicy and it's salty and everything in the like everything.
The way
is
you're
not
explaining it, I would try it and I would look at it with an open
It's
mind.
more
Right,
like-
and
And if I liked it, it would be something I
let me
wanted
ask
because
though,
it's very
how many
particular.
times have you done that exact thing? Tried someone's Bloody Mary that they promised you what you were gonna love? Because every time I get like, you're gonna love
Yeah.
mine, bro. You're gonna love
I've
mine.
never had someone make me one and say this is gonna be amazing, but I've had people say, "Hey, they have a good Bloody Mary."
Oh, okay.
And I order it, and I'm like,
You never
this
like
is
it.
not a good Bloody Mary. Maybe I just don't like Bloody Marys. That's what we're getting at here.
Yeah, no,
All right,
like,
listen.
I'm not just saying, but if you look at the two cocktails, Bloody
Here it
Mary,
is.
Bloody Mary 2022.
We're gonna end this round on fuck a Bloody Mary because
Fuck
that shit is
a Bloody
horrible.
Whiskey River don't run dry.
Hey, doesn't run
I'm
dry.
surprised you didn't whistle into that one. I always love whistling on the ones. All right, guys. So I feel like in the sport of what we're doing, because I think this is a sport, drinking whiskey and still willing to talk.
Okay, so we're
gonna-
doing the Whiskey Wonders
'Cause you both- my
podcast.
boys
We're
are-
on the third
You
segment.
bring in a professional fighter here who drops a bomb on us, and then we got our first amateur fight. My guy over here, Bowser, training for it.
Hey.
I
Okay,
feel like
okay.
we do a little fun movie trivia, ninja style.
Ninja style.
Yep, you know what? Because we are both involved in ninja fights.
Every answer is going to be Beverly Hills Ninja.
Hey,
So no big deal.
hey, July
Blade.
17th, come see Corey
Blade.
fight his first ninja competition.
Yeah. You won't know it's him because he'll have the ninja mask covering his
Get the
face.
fucking
Yes.
horns, brother.
All right, so it's really like fight movies, all right? And I know Zach's got some pretty good movie trivia.
Yeah, I fucking slump everybody.
Hey,
It's like when
hey,
Ben
for real
starts
though,
movie.
I'm not
Yeah.
kidding.
Movie trivia with me
Yeah.
is like when
Zach's
Ben
gonna
starts
win.
movie.
You
Dude,
are like
it's
Best
so
Time.
good, man. I legit, like, and I
Also,
don't.
I'm
Hold on.
that big of a loser. I just sit there and watch TV. So who's
There's not much that you like. Sometimes when you got a buddy or something, you just want to rag on him a lot. You like he's your good friend,
That
and
one, like,
behind
yeah,
closed
this is
doors, you give him his like, I love you, brother. You get, but outside, that's kind
in
of.
public. I hate you.
We have a relationship like that, right? So it's hard sometimes for me to publicly give him like his
For him to understand
his
how
respects,
fucking
you
sad I
know,
am.
without giving him a heckle, you know what I mean, or whatever.
It's
So
behind closed doors, he's like, "Yo, you're a genius," and like nobody can. ever
you're
be as
dumb.
smart
I don't
as
say
you.
that, so don't.
I would
do it.
never say it to
In
his
public, the man look at me, go like, "Man, this man is stupid, right?"
I would
Hey,
never say it
listen,
to
but
his face,
all that aside, the dude fucking has his movie like trivia game on point. I've seen the man do some shit that is like fucking. I'm like,
He said pour me some.
What the fuck you doing?
I was like, I'll cheer you.
oh,
I was like,
I'll
yeah,
do
let me get
both,
some of that
man.
here. Cheers.
No, but all right. So what's up? We got
All
my
right, so
man bandana.
This
Let's
is-
do it.
this-
Let's do it.
I
Start
only-
up.
I only did certain movies that I know because there's a lot of martial arts movies.
I don't know any, so
Quit
let's do this.
fucking
Is
explaining,
it just
ask the
1,
questions.
2, 3? You're gonna
I'm
ask the
go
questions.
1, 2, 3. I only have a handful of questions, and most of them.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do we're gonna ask a
You want
question.
to go first?
I think one person should go first. It should go in order. And if you don't get it right, we don't say it. The next person goes and has a chance
All
to
right, perfect. Because I'm gonna pick you first too. If I get Zach, then I'm not prepared with it.
Fuck.
The first one's
No,
it's
good. This is
it's a
good.
fly ball. It's a fly ball. You know?
Oh, really? We said that it pop fly last time. And I did not get
That
it.
is- that was- All right. Who stars in Bloodsport?
What's Bloodsport?
It's a movie based on fighting.
You know what's funny is I know
What?
exactly
We
who it
talked
is,
about
but
it
I
on
can't
this
remember his name right
podcast.
now.
All right, Bloodsport. My answer is how can I get a clue?
No.
Can I ask when the movie is made? That's all.
First of all, you
Yeah,
should be
1988.
ashamed when someone says,
1988?
"Who's the star of Bloodsport?" You go, "Can I have a clue?" Are you kidding me?
You already used your lifeline.
come
You only
with
have
me.
one. So
Okay,
kidding me?
1988.
I don't even fight nobody.
We've already brought it up twice tonight. So I
Bruce
thought it was
Lee.
fun. No, I'm so sorry. Dylan.
Shit, man, I'm gonna fuck it up because I've been drinking Rob Van Dam.
Close. I will give it to you.
Yeah,
Jean
that's-
Claude Van
Yeah,
Damme.
it's a fucking wrestler, Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam. mimicked his wrestling attire
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Jean-Claude Van
yeah.
Damme.
Damn it.
Accepted.
I was like, I've been drinking. I can't remember that.
And you are our guest.
All right, so
you
we
get
got
the
one.
He's got 1 point.
You get the one guess
Question.
correct.
1 point, and the thing is, you sold it, and you get your own question. So you can have 2 right here if you
fair.
answer this correctly.
Here we are.
Everyone knows that.
What is
Corey.
the name of
Do they?
Jet Li's character
No
in
one knows.
2002's Hero?
Say it again.
What was the name of Jet Li's character in 2002's Hero?
Fuck, man. No idea.
I'll give it to you. His name was nameless. And we give it to him again.
Nameless?
Nobody knows his name.
Nobody.
Wait, what?
Damn, I should have just guessed.
What?
He was nameless the whole movie. No one really said his name.
No
So
fucking
what
shit.
the fuck is this,
That's
Corey?
crazy.
Listen,
I'm doing
there's
that
one
hard.
person. Hold on. I just want to say there's one fucking person in this
That can
entire
do shit
world
that he's
that
doing.
can fail at asking a question. It's just simply asking a question.
I did. You win.
Oh my God.
fucking
knows.
You win $100 and we don't have no money.
Jesus.
My attorney's like,
You can Google.
who's
You
the
can
second
Google and
production
search all
bid?
my questions. All right, I did my research. Okay.
All right, listen.
All right, cool.
Can we
That's
give him?
fine.
Can we give him an actual fucking question?
That was it. He was nameless. He was a very popular.
I like
Jet Li
that
singer.
question. I
Didn't
like that
have a
question.
name.
I'm sure you do. Are you
it's a
two?
trick
Are you
question.
two? So let's move on to Zach. Go ahead. Ask Zach.
It's a fair thing because I'm trying to
Shut
set you
the
guys
fuck up and ask me a question.
Yeah, this,
Well, damn, hey, don't be so fucking
I'm gonna
rude
go
to my
back to
guy
this
before we both
this
put
not-
our
is
fists
this-
up and frick
is
you
this
up.
not
You already said
fight
you can't
trivia?
fight,
Hey.
idiot.
Oh, I told you that
I already
earlier.
said you can't fight.
Fight-
Oh, I already
fight
said
movie
that?
trivia.
I gave it away.
I have
The
to
one
stop
winner-
leading with that.
The one winner is safe, and the 2 losers have to box it.
Let's do this.
Can I have a question, please?
Please, Zach, win.
Box either one
Yours
of these
is, what year did the original Shaolin
Oh wait,
Temple
the
hit
2
theaters?
losers fight?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
The
shit.
original Shaolin Temple?
Ask
The original
ask
Shaolin
Dylan the
Temple.
really easy questions.
86.
You were out there, but it was 80. Can't tell
4.
you. Bowser, your question.
What's the question?
What year did the original,
What year did the original Shaolin Temple
come
movie
out?
hit theaters?
1986.
Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom.
Wait, you said 4. He said 1984.
Bitch, I said 86.
Oh, well then 1984.
No, you're done. You're done. You said the same thing.
I thought you said 4. Hot almighty.
I screamed 4 earlier, but now I'm gonna say.
Oh, maybe that's what I heard. Damn it.
His coach was teaching him wrong. He's right.
You said 89.
But he still said 86.
He's like, my coach is in my corner, like, hit him with a jab. I'm like, right hand.
Oh, you said 81?
89. Stupid.
89? No, but you guys were all in the 80s, but it was fair. It was actually 82.
Damn, I was thinking it had to be later because.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I wish I had like a fucking.
Sorry I'm late, I just don't give a
Fuck.
I gotta give you. I'm gonna give Bowser another softball, alright?
Oh, you're gonna give me
Softball,
that
baby.
pop fly was not a pop fly. Stop saying that.
He asked you who was the star of Bloodsport. and you said,
Never
"I
seen the
don't
movie
know."
and don't even know what the movie is.
I
So
don't know. And then they
Yes.
passed, and the guy
That's
said
crazy.
Rob Van Dam. Are you kidding me?
Rob Van Dam, I will. This is the same thing. You got
what's
2 of the
this?
3.
What's
It's
this?
67%.
What's this? What's this?
Alright, here we go, bud. And if you get this. How many parts is in the Kill Bill series by Quentin Tarantino?
What the fuck?
Wait,
kind of
what?
question Is that?
How many parts?
How many parts
Like how many discs?
is in the.
How many discs you got?
Who's buying the DVD of it?
He said 2.
I'm gonna say 2-disc series.
I want to give it to you, but not because you said discs. It's just 2. He had volume 1 and volume 2 right now. Like that was it, but you're like discs. Like you're.
Well, there was. I was going
I
off my
think that
man.
was good.
That was good.
Listening to your corner.
Did I get a question right?
Yeah, yeah.
Woo!
Honestly, that
One pad
That is
for
the
not one
easiest.
person until you're like, I got one right.
Fuck y'all,
That's probably
bitches.
gonna be the easiest question too, honestly. And I had to give it to you.
Hey, I got that right, right?
It's first to three,
right?
right?
Hold up. Holla at
Here we
your
go.
boy. I'm real early on those pads, right?
This is an easy one. This is an easy one for you again, Dylan.
Thank God.
Close guess up by 1 point.
Okay.
True or false? Jackie Chan had a stuntman.
False.
False.
That is false. He did not have a stuntman.
Wait, am I 2-0 because
I'm
I
good?
get the question? I got the question right.
He's asking him. He's
asking
idiot. Why
Yeah,
are you talking?
you're like the Jeopardy person that buzzes in,
God,
and
you're
keeps
stupid.
hitting the buzzer.
What
Like,
is?
fuck it, I don't care.
What you're on Wheel of Fortune. You're like 501, Bob. They're like, what is Wheel of Fortune?
I need
Guess
an
a
E.
letter. He's like,
Let me get an E.
506.
This guy- What? It's 6 o'clock, not 6 o'clock.
All right, so hold on. What do we got? He's three. Now he's at
Yeah,
3.
He's got 3 now, yeah?
3.
I have 3 points.
What do you have?
You got
How
3,
the
yeah.
fuck did I get
Look how
3
stupid
points?
we
You
are.
have the
This
2
man
questions
says he
because
goes,
you're
I
right
have
after
3
Corey.
points.
Dude.
I really softballed you,
Three
son.
rounds.
Oh, good
Zero.
shit.
Corey doesn't know shit about
Give me
you.
another
losing.
question.
I'm done.
I
I'm done
really
for
thought
it.
you were honestly going to miss
Give
the
me another
Tarantino
question.
one. And honestly, you would have if you didn't say 2 discs. So you're like, that makes sense too.
Well, the way that you worded the question, to be in my defense, was kind of bullshit, you goofy fucker.
You know what would have
but
been
no,
harder
I'm
if
just
I asked you
kidding.
how many Terminator movies there were, because there's way more than Kill Bill movies.
This man said,
Yeah,
"You
dude.
expect me to know who started Bloodsport?" Like,
Yeah.
I expect every man on the planet to know
All
that.
right, Zach.
Well-
It was more. We talked about it in the last.
Zach,
podcast.
I don't know what to tell you, brother.
Hey, I'm a professional fighter, and I couldn't remember his fucking name.
Thank you.
so.
It's fair, but
He
you
said
didn't say
John
Rob.
Van Damme.
I
I
said Rob
get-
Van Dam. That's a
Rob?
WWE
And
star.
also, he's not wrong.
No, he was ECW.
Isn't it John
first.
Claude
ECW?
Van Damme?
Yes, it's John Claude. I knew it was Van Dam, but I knew I was gonna fuck it up.
And
He has
like
6
everybody
subs,
has to
right?
use the middle name. Is Claude his middle name?
Jean Claude.
It's like
Yeah.
Pepe Le Pew.
True.
Being
It's
You don't
right.
Tracy.
say Pepe Pew.
Yeah, because that's
Okay.
you get canceled.
Okay,
for
you're
serious.
right.
Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, you get canceled.
Okay.
Jean-Claude. Also, why does the man has 2 firsts and 2 lasts? Jean-Claude Van Damme.
'Cause it's-
Yeah.
'cause
You
it's-
got 4 fucking names.
His mother,
brother.
his
Wait,
mother,
hold on.
Why
You
do
know
just
someone
call
named
Jean
Claude?
Damme?
His
Jean
mother loved a
Damme
lot of men.
is
It's
his name.
France, dude.
Wait, hold
So
up.
I got named after Jean. I got named after
Jean-Pierre.
Claude and Van.
Who's Claude? You know somebody named Claude ever in your existence?
No, I'm not from Germany.
Almost.
I have a
I know
regular
Santa
Pepe's.
Claus.
I have a regular Pepe's named Claude.
That's it.
Claus.
it.
That is close.
I have a regular Pepe's comes in. It's a
Oh, really?
it's the weirdest shit. He comes in, gets a shot of gin, talks to me, and he says, "Hey, how you doing?"
This is
young
interesting. I want to hear.
blood?" He says, "Hey, how you doing, young blood? Hey, how you going? Let me get a shot of that gin."
No way.
And his name's Claude.
His name's Claude.
Are you sure it's not John Claude?
Are you sure it's not
Himself?
Santa Claus?
Is it Jean Claude Van Damme from
listen,
Bloodsport?
listen, and it's crazy because he's a white guy with a mullet.
Ponytail?
Just the best mullet you ever seen.
That's
and he
crazy.
keeps talking about the
Allegedly.
Kumite.
The Kumite?
Yeah, some
No
weird,
shit.
Some weird tournament of fighting he's got to be
You're
in.
so
And
stupid.
He's
No,
like
it's-
destroyed.
Are you being serious?
No, it's an old black guy named Claude who comes in and gets a shot of gin every now and then and leaves right after.
Wow.
That's it.
And he talks about a
the
fight?
Kumite.
Kumite?
No, I was making a joke about
Okay. See, that's
I
what I'm
thought you were
saying.
serious for a minute.
You had us, you
No.
fucking goofball,
I was
right?
like, no fucking way.
Don't
This guy
even-
named
Listen,
Claude
Don't
comes in
even
talking
act
about
like
Listen,
you know
how do
what
you
Kumite
set up a
is.
joke? You don't-
Jean-Claude.
And he didn't have a mullet.
Look,
He had a
He didn't
He-
even tell us it was a joke.
I know. He sat up. He's like he's about to like spike the ball like this. Joke. There's no setup to it. I didn't know no
Is
shit.
that
I'm
how
like
you
this.
do
There's
it?
nothing.
Is that what you do?
That was
I
pretty-
thought you were
I know,
for
yeah.
real.
Hey,
Corey's
honest-
at the bar. Corey's at
I thought, look,
he goes
it-
like this. Joke.
And I spike a joke down on everybody's
is your
bullshit.
favorite movie Top Gun?
Everyone dodges
He's
it.
like, yo, I love when this volleyball scene. Hold
Hey,
on.
listen, hold
I
up, hold
fuck
up.
with some Top
Hey, can
Gun.
we talk about this?
Listen.
I just seen recently that they're fucking doing Top Gun again with Tom Cruise.
No.
There's no plot.
Yeah, Goose is
There's
dead, though.
fucking no
Yeah.
plot. Nope.
Spoiler.
Nope. You stupid ass idiot. Go watch.
Stupid ass.
Some
idiot.
fucking thing happens and his
guy's
old
gonna-
ass
This
pops
guy's
on the
gonna
screen.
tell me
My
about
turn for a
movies.
question.
Listen, hold on. He pops on the screen. Everybody, they're remaking Top Gun. There's no plot to the
Are
movie.
you upset
I
about
don't
it?
understand that.
There's just he
I don't
comes
know.
back. He's like
Shut
this.
the fuck- I got-
Hey,
I
I'm
got a
Tom
question.
Cruise.
Oh, Maverick, and then
I
he
gonna
goes and he
question-
flies off, and there's like maybe there's a battle or
And
something,
he
but there's
fucks
no
shit
like.
up.
Is it?
Maverick
Is
fucks
Tom
shit
scared
up.
or
That's
no?
what you're telling me.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're Maverick advocate, huh?
Him or the Iceman.
Oh, y'all don't know Tom Skerritt. Y'all
Don't
know
be
What
Tom
do you talking about? See Tom Skerritt? This
Tom
is the type of
Selleck?
shit.
Tom Skerritt.
Skerritt?
See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. Who knows Tom
Tom
Skerritt?
It
he's
sounds
like-
like Selleck. I
First
know
of all,
Tom
first of all,
Hey,
Selleck.
hold on, hold on.
I know Tom Skerritt from the
Zach,
Ted,
listen.
Batman is
from
in
the
that.
Ted movies.
No, Batman's in that movie.
He said,
Ted?
you ever watched the Bulls game in Chicago with Tom Skerritt?
Damn, Bubba.
And all this-
Listen,
I don't know
hey,
this guy.
so do you just got?
Maybe I'm like whack. Maybe
That's
I
what.
just-
No.
Maybe
You're not
I'm a
whack, and I'm about to
weirdo.
touch base on this right now. That's what I was gonna.
You're not
Listen.
whack, but you're wrong.
No. I want to ask you. Do you like legitimately do research on this stuff? Like, do you hear? Hold on, seriously, hear me out. Do you hear a movie and be like, and jump
Go
on
Tom
your phone
Skerritt, Top Gun.
and jump on your phone and be like, what's going on? Like, and then Wikipedia this guy, do this whole thing, go down like a fucking avenue of like crazy research.
First of all, I could have stopped you right after the first word. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Every time I watch a movie, every time I put a movie on that I've never seen before,
You IMDb
instantly I IMDb it every time.
all the time.
And I read the trivia and the bloopers.
Damn,
and all that
Bubba.
shit.
Okay.
'Cause it only takes 5 minutes to read that shit.
Oh,
and I
shit.
know about it. And right when it says spoilers.
Oh, the captain or whatever?
Yes,
That's
he,
not scary.
he,
That's-
he had him
Tom,
up.
Tom Scare's the captain
Come
of.
on,
Yeah,
stop
he had
playing
him up
with
like
me.
right
You
now.
see what I'm
and I
saying?
didn't know who that
Yeah,
was.
How the
But
fuck
also-
how does
also-
he know the names in the
I
fucking
know.
thing?
That's
People are
what
like,
I-
it's Ethan Hawke. Fucking like I don't understand how he knows this shit.
Everybody knows
Hey, hold on. Actually, I just did this the other day. How much does Ethan Hawke look like the lead singer to Sugar Ray?
I have no
Mark
fucking
McGrath?
Mark McGrath. It's identical. Go pull them up right here. Can we pull them up?
You can pull them all you want. No.
Are you fucking kidding me? The other day, I seen a movie. I'm like, is that the lead singer to Sugar Ray? I'm like, I'm convincing my girl.
How drunk were you?
I was not drunk.
He was on
How
hot
high
seat.
were
Look
you?
at
You
how.
smoke weed?
Just put their both names up in the Google search
Put
together.
them both-
There's
You
a
think
there's
that guy looks like Ethan Hawke?
it's
When
it's
it's
Tom
in-
McGrath and
Oh,
Ethan
my
Hawke.
God.
Look, the first thing. Look
No way.
at it comes up. Look at that.
No fucking way they are. Is
You're
that the guy
fucking
from Training
playing.
Day? That's the guy from Training Day. No shit. Ethan Hawke is from Training Day.
Yeah, he's got a daughter with
know.
Uma
I'm playing
Thurman.
footsies with you over here. I'm like,
Zach, shut your mouth and look.
Well, that's Sugar Ray.
no shit. They
Are you
do
kidding
look
me?
alike.
All right, yeah, now that you pull this
No,
up, they kinda
those
do
are
look
two
alike.
white guys with a cheekbone.
But I also
and
think that's Mark
frosted
McGrath
tips.
young.
Yes,
That's
frosted.
him
Come
old.
Yeah.
on. Hairs and cheeks don't make people the
Yeah.
same.
Come on, man. Look
Hey.
at that.
It's all-
We're gonna
they're
put
all
this photo.
fake.
Obviously,
No, you need to
Also-
pull
also,
Vanilla
Corey-
Ice as
Corey-
well because they look like Vanilla Ice.
Corey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen this photo, and yeah, they
Yes,
look
right?
exactly the same in that photo. Yeah,
Now look, Mark McGrath.
Okay,
looks,
movie
looks a
king,
lot like
that's all I was
Vanilla Ice
saying.
right there. I'm
but I
telling
would
you.
never be like, "Oh shit, is that Mark McGrath
Well,
playing
speaking-
this in the movie?" In the
He
Well,
probably gets so
I
disrespected.
was, why
That
though?
probably
Because
happens all the
as
time.
Mark McGrath, why like tons of movie singers go the role of actors and stuff. You know what I mean?
If I watched a music video and it was a decent song from the '90s, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, that's definitely Ethan Hawke playing that guitar."
That's
singing."
insane
No,
though. That's
fucking
so
Mark McGrath.
close.
Okay, so
That's
tell me this.
really close.
I never seen that picture, and like I tried to defend it when I looked at it more and more. I'm like, I ain't getting out of this.
Tell me this: who would be more disrespected to be called the other person? Who do you think would be like, "Fuck
Dude,
you"?
what a great question.
How do you? Why do you think I'm Ethan Hawke, or why do you think I'm Tom McGrath?
I think
Mark
Ethan
McGrath?
Hawke for sure
Is better
is
than-
better. You know, I mean, like Sugar Ray had what?
I
Maybe like.
disagree. I think
But
Mark
an
McGrath-
artist
think-
like
you think
that,
Mark
a musician who's an artist, they're gonna be like more like, "Fuck you, I'm
You
not
think
that
Mark
actor."
McGrath is walking down the street and someone comes in?
Oh,
Ethan
like
Hawke,
you're
and he's
saying,
gonna be like,
which one's gonna
"No."
take more offense to being called the
Yeah.
other one?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Ethan Hawke? Oh, I appreciate that, brother. No, I'm Mark McGrath.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think that might be the move.
That might be
If
it.
Ethan
That's
Hawke-
I didn't think so like that.
If someone
Dude,
comes
good
up-
question.
If someone comes up to Ethan Hawke and they're like, "Oh, Mark McGrath," they go, "From Sugar Ray."
From Sugar.
Bitch,
Fuck
come
you.
on.
I'm like, ain't no halo hanging
Come on,
from
man.
the corner of
Flick
my
your
girlfriend.
cigarette at him. You're
When they
good.
say-
I think Mark McGrath would look way better than fucking what's his
Also,
let's ask Corey. Which one would you rather fuck?
I think Ethan Hawke is still doing
Fuck, Mary
movies.
Kill.
Yeah, no, just fuck. Either
What is
one.
he in? Is he?
All right,
been in anything
hold on.
recently?
I got it right here. Fuck, marry, kill. Ethan Hawke, Mark McGrath, or the guy that does the fucking
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri that does the fucking Who do you
Click
got?
on that one right there. It has them all right there.
No.
Yeah,
Who do you got out of those three? Fuck, kill, marry.
It's right there, dude.
Pull that up.
Yes. Who has more money?
Ethan Hawke. but
You're
I'd
marrying
probably-
Ethan Hawke.
First of all, I
fuck
see the
Mark
signs
McGrath,
that you ain't
and then
marrying
I'd
Guy
kill
Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
You
That's
not
a good
marrying
answer.
Guy
I feel
Fieri?
like that's
The
the
guy
same.
shit's gourmet.
I feel like that's the same dude. I don't want to marry my same self. You know, I'm not trying to.
But hey, you can marry the dude that makes you all that good ass food.
And I feel like this guy will play guitar and teach me really well on guitar and drums.
Yeah, you're
Hey,
right.
my man has a really good fucking
Point?
Can you guys hear me? Damn. But
Yeah, it's not in the mic.
yeah, I can't hear myself though.
There
but,
we go.
Guy Fieri would cook you the fucking
Yes.
meals.
I gotta marry
Who's
Guy.
yours?
I gotta
Who's
marry
yours?
Guy, even though it's just
So you would just marry a
I'm
guy?
skinny.
I
just
think
for the food, bro. Come on.
I mean, I'm getting fed, brother.
I can
Skinny
cook
as
though.
fuck.
And
I'm
he's-
skinny as fuck, and I don't eat much. But you're gonna sit there and look me in the face, Corey,
Yeah, I
and tell
can
me
cook.
you're not gonna marry Guy Fieri out of those three?
No, you think he got me this way? I did, baby. I can cook, baby.
Like I don't need to, bro. I'm the cook in my I cook everything every night.
I want that training day money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You
Oh, you want training day money?
Hey, you can hire Guy Fieri. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see.
No, he's dead. The money's dead.
You talk to
yeah.
Ethan Hawke, you're like,
Dead.
Ethan, listen, I think I need Guy, Mary. And then you're like, you
Also,
got
I
two.
don't sound like
You
that.
tricked the system.
Also, how
Alright, well, you do yours then.
terrible would it be? How
He's like, I
terrible
don't sound
would
like
it
that.
All right, so wait, why don't you give me 3 separate other people?
No,
Why
why
don't
don't
you?
we all do the
be?
same?
No, how
All right,
terrible
that's
would it
cool.
be to have sex with any one of them.
There's
people?
only so
you
many
gotta have
variations we could do with these 3 people. That's why I
Yeah,
asked.
they're all the
One of
same
them is only
person,
sex.
just like different
That is
qualities about them.
All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna definitely marry a Guy, or marry
I
Guy.
bet you will. And
I'm gonna fuck the Sugar Ray dude. I'm gonna fuck the Sugar Ray dude, and then I'm
You're
gonna
not
I'm gonna
hot
kick
right
out
Here's what I'm
Ethan Hawke because he's not even a good
You're
actor.
gonna kill Ethan
No,
Hawke.
he
You're gonna kill him.
training
are
day
you
was all
gonna kill
Denzel,
that
man.
guy?
It was all Denzel.
You're gonna kill.
I
Ethan Hawke?
don't see it, man. I don't see
Denzel
it.
Washington couldn't kill him. You think you gonna kill Ethan Hawke?
You're right.
All right, what's yours?
He couldn't even get him killed.
Everyone likes to think like, oh, I'll marry this person and then I'll make love to this person.
What
What makes you think that person wants to make love to you?
Zach, tell us
Exactly.
yours, Zach.
Yeah, first of all, if it comes
got
down
a
to you and
choice?
Ethan Hawke, I'm sorry, brother. I love you to death, but Ethan Hawke finna put you in the ground.
Me versus
who-
Ethan
so
Hawke.
who's
Not
your
if I got
top
my trainer right here for
No.
about another month.
Now
Yeah,
with his
yeah.
millions of dollars and his guns.
Look,
We gonna put him
listen.
in boxing gloves.
Hey,
and see
Scrap
what's up.
finna
Oh, no,
put
I
me
ain't talking about a fight.
put
I'm
me
talking
down.
about you trying to get
Okay.
him. He's gonna shoot you.
Well,
It's
fuck
Ethan
that.
Hawke. It's Ethan Hawke.
He's a cop.
Alright.
He ain't shooting nobody in cold
Listen.
blood.
Who's your top 3 then, Zach?
Who's
Yeah,
my
let's
top
hear that.
pick?
Oh, fuck, my kill. Out of those 3, go ahead.
Out of those 3?
Yeah, what do you think we're doing?
First of all, you ain't even trying to play me with that.
Hey,
First of all, I would.
we want to know who do you marry?
You want to eat good for the rest of your life or what?
Okay. So I fuck Ethan Hawke because he's obviously the hottest out of the 3.
Right, okay.
Stop
That's
playing.
how you know Zach's actually gay or bisexual.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Stop
though.
playing. Like, it's nothing wrong with it, but like I love how he tries to deny it. Like, don't deny it.
I would marry. Listen, your mind's gonna explode when I explain this to you. I would marry Guy Fieri because of the food and the money.
Right.
You just said that. That
Let me keep talking.
We're all-
So you're
We're all in
copying
agreement
us, you
here.
fucking
Who's
asshole.
the
Okay,
last
fine.
one? Who's the last one?
You gonna kill
Mark
Mark?
McGrath, you're going to kill
You
Mark.
know why? Because his fucking music will only get better if he's dead.
Oh, dead,
Boom!
Okay, because I never
Hit me
fucked
with one,
Sugar Ray
Corey.
anyway.
Hit me with one.
dead rappers get better promotions. Cool.
Yeah.
Titty residue.
Holla at your boy.
He doesn't make any new music.
Nah, he's out.
All right,
Yeah,
you're right.
He's just surviving an old.
I don't know.
Someday.
But
Why
also,
would you not marry Guy
but listen,
Fieri?
how about? But Ethan Hawke does not have great movies.
Small penis.
But
No,
he's
what
better
else has he
looking
been
than
in?
those
I don't
two.
even know what else he's been in.
He's better looking.
He
than
was
those
in
two.
Brooklyn's Finest.
If someone's
he was
gonna
in
get
there-
him,
So,
like,
what was that?
He was in what's
better
the
be hot,
what's the
dude.
movie where they crashed the airplane in the Andes?
Flight?
Oh, Alive.
Alive, yeah,
Alive
yeah.
with the Peruvian
he was
soccer
in there.
team.
He's the one,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
Like,
ate
he's
each other.
been in a couple.
See, this
You
shit's
don't know
horrible.
that? You don't know Alive?
I don't even
Pull it
know.
up. Sean, pull up Alive.
It's it's based on a true story.
Yo,
Based
they
on a
ate
true
people and they were fucking cutting squares out of people that were frozen and eating.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
It's based
You
on
don't
true
know
story.
Alive?
These people. Is this at the top of the
Dog,
mountain?
right there.
The
Yeah,
fucking
they-
mountain?
93.
Oh wow, look at his hair. and
Ethan
shit.
Hawke, yeah, it's
You
like
don't know.
young
it's-
Ethan
it's-
Hawke.
it's
What
also-
the
that's-
fuck?
That's a true.
Oh my god, he looks like a western.
Look at that.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's a child.
He was acting that
Go
young.
to Ethan Hawke in the middle where it says Ethan Hawke movies.
Look, this is 1,000. That's
Ethan
2,000.
Hawke
That's
you gotta
1,000
fuck, though.
years.
That's
No,
Ethan Hawke.
which one? Which one am
That
I
one,
fucking?
the one on the left.
one on the right or the one on the left?
Yeah, the one on the right was under 18. You
Oh
perv.
shit! If the one on the
All right. He's gonna have to pull up like 1,800 photos
Yeah,
because we
you
keep
see,
like.
Okay, well, if the one on the left,
You guys,
whatever, it
you
takes
guys
2 minutes.
missed track
Click
on the
this
game
one.
and
Click
everything.
this one.
Yeah, listen. So that's insane. The difference between the looks, but listen. Regardless of all that, I guess Ethan Hawke maybe aged a little better, but he's not a good
Shout out
actor.
Ethan.
He's not a good actor.
Is that what you're?
Sorry, Bubba. He's not a
He
good
played
actor.
a guy
Come
whose
on,
first
Sean,
day on
pull
the
up
job
his
is training
IMDb,
day, which
list
is,
of
you know,
movies
it's
he's
like
been
you
in.
don't know what you're
You
doing
are
anyway.
dead
so.
ass wrong for that.
I'm
statement.
sorry, man.
This
I
is a
agree.
part of
I
it.
agree with him.
This week on Whiskey Wonders, we discussed
Zach's like,
movies.
fuck that.
Ethan, yo, and
you want
Corey sits over there and goes
you
like
good?
this.
Yeah,
Zach
no, I'm
knows
alright
so
right
much
now.
about
Yeah.
movies. It's
Yeah, we
crazy.
good, we
He's a
good.
genius about movies. And when I say Ethan Hawke's a good actor, he's like, impossible.
impossible.
But I don't know anything about
Also, Tom Cruise. Though. I'm just kidding.
Tom Cruise, I heard that Tom Cruise has to stand on like some little
come
stool or
on,
some
dude.
shit to act with girls and shit.
Yeah, he's
Come on,
very
yeah,
small.
you are
Small.
He's like
fucking
5'4" or something.
mind,
Yeah,
dude.
like short.
5'5",
So he's doing all this shit when he stands
But-
next to a woman. He's got to stand.
I'm done, dude.
One thing I
All
didn't know
right,
is-
all right. Listen,
You
we've
know
had
what?
I
enough
appreciate
of the
everyone coming
movie
out.
talk.
Ethan Hawke, you
Listen,
see us,
listen.
you listening. I know you're listening to Ethan Hawke. And I got your back, dog. Corey,
Hey, if he is, I hope he's a fan.
Reagan's got your back. Me and Reagan, if you want to fly us out, we're good.
Listen,
Everyone else say it.
that doesn't do much. Reagan's the only one you got that's doing anything. Because me and Scrap, first of all, Scrap, I mean, come on. I mean, he's got 3 of y'all. I'm just coming in, I'm going to hit the 1,
I'm
2.
talking about me going out to this house.
I'm playing.
Bastards, boy.
Listen,
I'm referee.
thank you, Scrap, for coming.
Thank you, bro.
Dylan,
Dylan,
Bryson,
man,
Scrap,
Hell yeah.
Dylan, Bryson,
Rise of the Warrior
the
champion,
man,
Thank
the
you,
legend,
guys.
the
This is awesome,
professional
bro. This is
mixed
awesome.
martial arts
Yeah,
fighter.
Hey, when's your next fight? Do you have a next fight?
I don't have anything set up right
Set
now.
up.
Hey, you know what?
You know what his next fight is? He's focused on is
About
my
6
fight
That's
on the
true.
17th.
That's true.
He's training me. Hey, shout out to you for sure though. This man takes a good 2 hours out of his day, 3 to 4 times a week, just to fucking help me out. And I just want to say cheers to that,
We're gonna
dude.
be
Thank
there.
you,
Yeah, for sure.
and thank you for coming on the
And
show.
Dylan, shout out
Thank
your
you for
Instagram
talking
or
about
whatever,
the
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Anyone you want to shout out,
To reach out
plug
to you.
right now? This is the time.
Shit.
Let him.
Shout out Dan Donaldson MMA. He holds
Fuck
it down
yes.
around the Treasure Coast for the last like 15 years.
And he's gonna be on the show too. I'm gonna have Dan Donaldson
Yeah.
on the show here on June. He's the Rise of the Warrior
yeah,
owner who
Yeah.
I'm fighting for that place. So I just want to,
You
give
can
him
find
a
Rise
small
Warrior
detail,
on
but
Instagram too, and you can follow me at scrapbryson.mma.
scrapbryson.mma.
I just want to thank you
And
for getting my boy ready. I can't let my boy
Hell
just get
yeah.
beat
Hey.
the shit out of him. I need somebody to help him. I can't let my boy walk out. Look at him, man.
Look
I
what
need
they
somebody
did
to
to my
help
boy.
put his hands up and make sure don't nobody hurt my boy.
Thank you for coming, brother. We really
yeah.
appreciate having you,
brother.
man.
Thank
Cheers.
you so much. Cheers, Whiskey Wonders.
Cheers, everybody.
Play us out on a random.
That'll
Play
be
us out
another
on a random
episode.
pad. Come on.
Sucking on a chili dog.
Catch you guys later, man. Next time. Peace.